Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT Universe. Welcome back to BENXT. Another scintillating night of action awaiting us on the road to BENXT in the mod basement. Our next pay-per-view just 2 shows away. Very close. But first, is the PlayStation Nation there? Is it? Hang on. Where is it? Is the PlayStation Nation? PlayStation... Where is... Huh? Hang on.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Well, they had me worried for a moment there, despite the fact that I should have the muscle memory to locate the PlayStation Nation. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere.
My dude, how are you?
How are you?
How was your day? It's Wednesday night and you know what that means. It's BENXT PlayStation Nation stream time. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for the bits there. Appreciate it. Yes, I've had a good day, thank you. Fit a lot in. Obviously, we streamed earlier on the Worst Games Ever channel. We were playing Rogue Warrior. What a piece of shit that game is. The VOD is now live, which you should watch after the stream, of course. The VOD is now live. I can officially confirm, there's a post going out tomorrow morning, that the speedrun has been approved. Worst Games Ever is officially the fastest completer of Rogue Warrior on PlayStation 3 in the world. So no big deal. No big deal at all. Be control. I was so worried about the PlayStation Nation. Don't worry, we found them. They were just like, they were under the desk. I should have looked there first and I didn't. Regardless, it is wrestling time. I hope you brought your channel points. I hope you are ready because we've got 3 hours of non-stop sweaty action for you this evening. And there's a couple of new additions. I know. I said I was slowing down on adding new roster members, and that is true. Unfortunately, in spite of some new ones being created since the addition of these two, I've had to sort of scale back operations here, only because we are rapidly approaching the limit of characters that we can have in this game. So I've got to be good. I can't wait to see the introduction of Paul Schnauzer. Paul Schnauzer isn't one of the ones who's joining us tonight. I have checked on the servers, and Lord Brotovich has created Paul Schnauzer. Paul Schnauzer will have to wait a minute. He'll have to wait a minute because there's a few others as well in the mix as well. So I need to have a think about who's coming in and when they're coming in. In the future, though, if the people want Schnauzer, then maybe Schnauzer will join us. Regardless, though, the full-fledged main roster additions, as teased last week, of Chunk Boy from the Nuzlocke streams and Sloane Spencer from the Goosebumps stream. There will be another one in Spooktober, by the way. We'll be finishing that game, fingers crossed. Sloane Spencer is officially part of Pip Down. No, is part of BENXT, and Chunk Boy has joined the Pip Down roster in the respective intergender divisions, that being the Wide Championship for Sloane Spencer and the Butterfield Championship Title Belt Championship division for Chunk Boy. Exciting times. Thank you everybody who's joining. Welcome in, all of you, and thank you for the resubs as well. We've got here Beans0. Thank you for the resub. 3 months. Oh yeah, here we go. 3-month anniversary time. Sorry. Thank you for continuing to keep me sane through the week. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining me during the week. I appreciate it very much. Additionally, we have GY Goliath who's resubbed 5 months in a row. BENXT, using the fantastic little emote there. What a great emote. El Matt Nerico, thank you for the resub. 5 months. First stream I have caught in a bit after being on holiday. Looking forward to catching up on the VODs. Well, welcome in live. If you have any questions, I'm sure people in the chat will be able to assist you. I will try and assist you. There's also a fantastic Wikipedia page that details a lot of the new wrestlers that we've got, in case you're wondering who they are and what their references to. Pup Wheelie as well. 5 months. Pro speedrunner Ben Potter returns to his side hustle. BENXT is my full-time job. I live and breathe and bleed BENXT. That's a fact. Poops McGee, thank you for the resub as well. 2 months, hello Ben and the thickness. Just stopping by to drop off my monthly Bezos bucks. See you on the VOD. BENXT. Thank you very much. See you in the VOD. Now, there is a new emote today as well in the chat. Some of you will have seen if you got in at the start, and that is one that officially acknowledges the Drinks Fairy. As and when a drink is delivered, there is a Drinks Fairy emote in chat. Speaking of which, I'm going to have a bit of one now. Delicious. I thought Ben bled Red Thunder. Actually, the Red Thunder in my system is preventing me from bleeding at all. So I lied to you about the BENXT bleeding thing, because I am incapable of bleeding now because of Aldi Red Thunder. Side effect, is it permanent? I don't know. We'll find out when I die, I suppose, won't we? Right, let's do this thing.
Is best.
Liar! Liar! Thank you very much for the bits, Stephen. Can't make the stream tomorrow. Hey Ben, I can't make the stream tomorrow to say it, so I'm telling you here. Thank you so much for inspiring me to play Arkham Asylum again. I'm having so much fun with the game. I'm glad, Paul. It's a fantastic game. Of course, yes, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m, we'll be returning to the Asylum. I don't know how much more of the game we've got left, actually, so we're nearly there, I think. We're nearly there. Gemesis89, thank you for the subscribe as well. Welcome to the thickness, Gemesis. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. Welcome in everyone who's just joining in. Look at a massive Drinks Fairy emote there from Addy. Thank you very much. Noah the Boa, 4 months. Day 666 of asking Ben to introduce a Guna T soundboard for BENXT. Was hoping to get a proper sub this month, but sadly have to use my Bezos stuff. That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem at all. Well, maybe next month. Anyway, can't wait to spend all my channel points on the wrong wrestler. Thank you, Noah. It's still on my to-do list is create a Booker T soundboard, but he's so gross that it kind of freaks me out a bit. It may just sit there on the to-do list haunting me forever, but we'll see. We'll see. Regardless, let's head on over, shall we? Welcome in, BENXT. BENXT Universe, crowding into the arena. So, how far through Pip Down did we get? It looks like we're... What show are we on now? We're on Pip Down, and then we've got an episode of BENXT, another episode of Pip Down, and then it's BENXT in the mod basement. A special arena. I believe Lord Brotovich designed this arena, and a special pay-per-view nonetheless as well. I don't know if it means that all the mods are going to be wrestling, or if they're going to be too busy backstage trying to keep people from like going through their socks drawer and stuff, because that's assuming they have furniture in the mod basement, of course. I don't know that they do. So, right. How far through did we get? We were just starting, weren't we? Did we set up the tables match for tonight? I don't think we did. We've got to pick a tables match. We've got to pick a match to cut so we can see the Little Kongstrong Championship defended, of course. Who in their right mind would want to go in the mods basement? The mods have no choice, I'll say that much. Now, we do have the debuting Sparkles. BB and Tina versus Jeff and Hideo. Oh, look, those two go 2-on-2 tonight as well. The men from PEEVOLUTION, the current Pip Down tag team champions. I think we might have to cut Red Thunderman, which is a shame because he is the Pip Down men's champion, and that feels kind of rude. But we need to cut something. Or I don't know if I care about that match either. Which one do we cut? I think I might cut this one. We're going to cut this one. I'm so sorry to BB and Tina and Team Best Friends. I'm really sorry. But your match is getting customized. Customized match. This will be the weekly title defense. Tables match. 5-way. Continue. It means we have to do the wheel, of course. And who is the current Little Kongstrong champion? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I should know. I think we can filter by...
Wednesday already. Love me some BENXT.
Number 27, thank you for the very generous bits there. I love me some BENXT as well. It's one of my favourites. I love you, Jeff. Champion. Oh, is it Jeff? Jeff is. Right, Jeff's the Kongstrong champion, I think. God, how is he 2-0? That's insane. Okay, it's a title match. Right, it's time for the wheel. It's time for the wheel. Let's get the wheel out. Who is challenging for this championship tonight? It's wheel time. Let's spin this thing. Uh-oh. She's not a wrestler, but she has been called forward by the wheel. The Drinks Fairy challenges. Two attires look incredible. For the Little Kongstrong Championship. But that's not all. We've also got... Whoa! That's not okay. Someone please check if Pippa's mum is putting her name in the hat several times. Oh, this could be difficult for Team Best Friends. As both of them are in this match. I wonder if they'll come out together. We'll have to see. Let's see what else we got. Lieutenant Hank Anderson of Team Lickit. Where is he? There he is. He's going to wear that attire tonight. Why not? Can't wait for this one to break and it's just tattooed onto his torso. And finally, rounding out the field for the Little Kongstrong Championship, it is... Oh my goodness me. Double duty tonight for Piss Stratus. I will remember to turn the wheel off, I promise you. Right. Wheel off. That is your field for the Little Kongstrong Championship. There it is. Wonder if the belt will get cloned again. Oh god, yeah. I totally forgot that. Pippa's mum and Pippa the cat both holding the title at the end of that ladder match. So weird. Okay. That's what it's all about. The Little Kongstrong Championship. And that's up second in the running order. Let's save that. So, we start with one of the members of those matches. That match, sorry. In Piss Stratus taking on Sparkles. Barbara's, I don't want to say, it pains me to say this, but estranged wife? We haven't seen her or heard from her in a long time, have we, of Sparkles? Hasn't yet made her appearance in BENXT in any fashion. But that changes now. Sparkles takes on Piss Stratus in our opening contest tonight on Pip Down. Don't want any spoilers there, thank you very much. Will Drinks Fairy enter with the belt? Also a good question. I don't actually know. Predictions are now live. Get them in, everybody. Wager those channel points as we begin our first match of the night. Oh, we're already in the ring.
Just about to get underway.
Oh, hang on a second.
That was too close.
Corey, is this your doing?
You were almost
Absolutely not. This superstar simply wants to get a closer look at the action.
Thanks for saving my life.
Get out of the way. I think our guest wants to...
Jill providing a distraction immediately. She's been trying to distract Piss Stratus for a while recently.
You have to focus on your opponent.
And how much? Sorry, how many bells did we just get? Was that about 5 bells? Ding 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 ding. Piss Stratus opens up this edition of Pip Down. Immediately sends Sparkles. Sparkles Piss, actually. I mean, they're technically family, aren't they? They are technically family. Imagine having to fight your wife's cousin. Cousin? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember. The family tree is so complicated at this point. Sparkles planting Piss Stratus across her knee. And now, look at this beautiful neck breaker there from Sparkles Piss. Sparkles got a lot, beautiful there. Sparkles got a lot to live up to here. The Piss family has been, good lord, the Piss family has been doing an awful lot in BENXT and indeed on Pip Down. And the addition of another Piss, albeit through marriage, surely only stands to cement their position, their standing at the top of this division. Sparkles with the counter, though, into the roll-up. Oh, the referee is taking way too long, and Stratus reversing it. They are going back and forth here. One, and eventually they kick out there. Oh my god. I don't know what moveset Sparkles has got, but it's absolutely unreal. Stratus saw that coming, though. And now, what's Stratus looking to do? Up to the middle rope. That's a long way. She hits it, though. Goes for the pin. I don't think this is going to do it, to be fair. I don't think it's going to happen. Piss family tree is better than Samoan dynasty family tree. I agree. I fully agree. It's long and it's complicated. Big swings here, and then a drop kick from Sparkles, and Stratus is down again. Piss. He just said the word piss. Sparkles is a little damaged so far. I would say that in spite of Stratus not yet holding gold on Pip Down, it's worth bearing in mind that obviously Pip Down is a very young brand. And she went, oh, hang on now. These two trading blows, but I think maybe some shenanigans are about to happen. Sparkles sent tumbling to the outside right in front of Jill Sandwich. Oh, and Jill Sandwich providing some more distraction here to Stratus. She's out of her chair now. I don't like how this is looking here. Oh no, Sparkles. Stratus able to move out of the way. Sparkles colliding with Jill Sandwich there at ringside. And now rolling Sparkles back in. You know, normally you see that go the other way with the distraction being put in place, but Stratus, I think, made Sparkles look like a right div there. And Stratus now has her signature. Up to the top rope. Jill Sandwich is laid out outside the ring. Huge splash there into the cover. Goes Stratus. Is that enough to win it? It's not. Sparkles manages to kick out. Now, Stratus lifts up Sparkles. Oh, and that's her signature there, that running bulldog. And I think she's immediately going for the finisher here as well. I think this might be good night for Sparkles. Oh, that huge kick to the face. Stratus into the cover. And I think that's going to do it for us here. Sad night for Sparkles. Stratus really just had a number. Made her look really silly indeed. Congratulations, all of you who backed Stratus there. 51% of you, pretty divided. Truth be told. But this was it. The devastating piss kick. That's it. That's what it's called. I don't know why that was a separate replay into the cover. But Stratus stands tall tonight, despite the attempted destruction from Jill Sandwich. And we'll just have to see what happens as this feud continues in Pip Down. And it's a good thing Stratus didn't get too hurt in that match, because she is up again next. And she could potentially put some gold around her waist. Let me take a photo of this music here. Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Pippa's mum, Hideo Kojima, and Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley being the little Kongstrong champion, as well as Stratus. Now, 4 challengers for Jeff this evening, as is usually the case, all selected by the wheel. The goal here, of course, is to put your opponent through a table. First person to do that wins the championship. It's chaos. Absolutely no idea who's going to come out on top. So, let's go, I suppose. Prediction will be live in just a moment. Get ready, everybody, as the Kongstrong Championship is on the line. Find my first music. I don't half label these things stupid names, so I can't find them. Okay, get your predictions in, everybody. We're off to the races.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way tables match.
Will she just stay in the ring or demand another entrance and blow the pyro budget? She wants that pyro.
And here he
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit experience.
That hoodie looks really comfy. I want one of those hoodies. Can I have one of those hoodies, please? And next, the mother of a cat. Technically a manager. But tonight, for the second time, I believe she has been called forward by the wheel. It's Muta O'Piper, which of course means Mother of Pippa in our language, the Drinks Fairy, attempting to capture gold for the very first time. This is the only avenue where she could stand to actually capture gold, apart from that time the game duplicated the world title belt, which didn't make any fucking sense at all. But she has stiff competition. Stiff competition. In Hideo Kojima and Jeff Keighley, whose music I cannot find. There it is. Are they coming out together? No, they're coming out separately. Here he is. Fresh off not working on the latest Metal Gear Solid game. I wouldn't want a hoodie with propaganda on it, but you do. Oh, you're reading into the wrong message there. Come on, man. It just looks like a comfy hoodie. It's a hoodie. That's all it is. Doesn't mean anything more than that. Now, these two are going to trade blows now. And supposedly they're best friends, so I have no idea how they're going to get along. Presumably they had a hug and a handshake, and maybe a second hug. Just to wish each other good luck ahead of this match. But they have to come out separately. And presumably Hideo stands there with a tear in his eyes as his best friend arrives with the little Kongstrong championship proudly around his waist. Jeff Keighley looking to defend his championship. He's only had it 1 week. Can he go back to back? I don't believe anybody has managed to do it as yet on Pip Down. We will see if Jeff is the first, but he has to fight his own brother in Hideo Kojima. The biggest moment of Jeff Keighley's entire life. He's never been on stage before, has Jeff. He climbed the mountain last week, and tonight he gets a chance to do it again. But he's got to overcome this woman. Yeah, weirdly, Stratus is not an option. I don't really get it. A lot of wrestlers in this game whose names are not available to choose from in the custom name picker. For the announcer to say, Stratus victorious over Sparkles in the opening match of Pip Down this evening, just a few moments ago. And now she has another chance at the gold. At gold, I should say, because she's already had a go at gold in that gauntlet match for the Butterfield title, in which she did defeat a couple of people, came very close to winning the gold, but it was Lord Brotovich who came out on top. All she needs to do, though, is chuck someone through a table, and she's done it. Jeff just sort of, oh, I see, seemingly teaming up with Hideo Kojima there. against the Drinks Fairy, which isn't very fair. Her vision is, you have to imagine, slightly obscured by that paper bag. And Hideo and Piss Stratus go one-on-one. Oof, a counter there from Hideo. You see Hank in the middle of the ring. Sent into the ropes, he comes back, and oh, beautiful arm drag there from Hideo Kojima as Jeff Keighley, the champion, continues to attack Pippa's mum, which is not very nice, because she is not an active wrestler on the roster. Jeff, with her hoisted up. Oh my god! Oh man! That was it. There she went. There was seemingly a table at ringside, and Hideo Kojima, Sky, S, best friend Jeff Keighley, retains in record time, sets a record by dumping the Drinks Fairy over the top rope and through a table. That was a lackluster match. That was an unfortunate moment there for the Drinks Fairy, and it was a bad camera angle as well, because yes, there was a table set up down there, but we did not get to see it. We just heard it be crashed through. Tipped the Drinks Fairy like a bad drink, right over that top rope and right through that table. Jeff Keighley, congratulations on making it to a second week with that championship. You are in the record books officially. Can he go 3? We'll find out. I'm going to skip ahead in the song so we can hear "Thank You, Jeff."
I love you, Jeff.
I love you, Jeff. Sorry. My mistake. I love you, Jeff. Wow. Well, that match was over quickly, huh? Jeff Keighley, congratulations. Up next, though, the Pip Down men's champion is in action, that being Red Thunderman, after his immensely impressive debut in the multi-man, was it a Hell in a Cell match, I think, that he won the championship in? It was unbelievable regardless. Red Thunderman, the Pip Down men's champion, tonight takes on a former BENXT champion, a former Pip Down, I think, was he the first? I think Brian Michael Bendis was the first little Kongstrong champion. Red Thunderman has his work cut out for him. BMB, a very game competitor. And these two collide next on Pip Down. Hey James, how you doing? Welcome in. The fans screaming, "This is awesome," after that lackluster. Didn't know Pip Down had plants in the crowd. Well, here's the thing. Pip Down's a new show. Sometimes you got to pay some extras to come in, do all the chants, all the really niche stuff that you want to get over with the audience, so then you can turn it into a t-shirt. That's how they do things in the wrestling, especially here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who runs this thing. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. A very comics competitor. Predictions now live. Red Thunderman, your Pip Down men's champion, takes on Brian Michael Bendis. Now.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
There he is. Great shirt as well, really good. Fifth Dimension is where you go to after you drink too much Aldi Red Thunder, which per the serving suggestion is 1 sip. It's too much.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
Red Thunderman exploding onto the scene here in Pip Down. A relatively unknown, has impressed everybody with how quickly he has summited the mountain. He doesn't yet have a challenger for his belt, and that's probably a good thing as far as he's concerned, because he can hold on to it for longer. But a loss here tonight would be disastrous for his momentum, and Brian Michael Bendis is in the habit of shattering dreams and disappointing channel points predictors the world over. He has wrestled the championships away from many game champions in the past. And BMB looks to continue that trend tonight as he takes on the Pip Down men's champion in a non-title match, of course. But momentum's very important. The win-loss record, equally important. It moves you up and down the division. Dictates when you will be in line for a shot. He's put on his suit. He's ready to go. And BMB immediately with that running leg lariat, dropping the champion, who's got to have the height and the weight advantage, surely. Rolls him up. BMB, though, presumably with the speed advantage. He is very speedy indeed. Grabs a hold. Suplex position. Holds him up. Impressive power from BMB. Slips out the back door as the champion and just takes the leg out. Good tactical mindset there of the champion. Oh, with the springboard DDT as well. Take out the base of the speedier boy. He cannot move as fast if his legs are poorly because of bruises and things. A lot of friction when you have plasters on. Certainly the amount of plasters that I believe Red Thunderman wishes to ensure that BMB wears. And now, marching BMB over to that side rope there. Oh, wraps up the arm, just wrenching it. Remember, those aren't ropes as such, those are cables. Oh, and the champion, unfortunately, coming up short there, has the wherewithal to roll out of the ring. And it did actually pay off. He's fully back in control here, sends BMB into the ropes. He did have to sacrifice some of his signature bar, which could come back to haunt him, but certainly at the moment, look at the speed and agility of Red Thunderman. Oh, and BMB just swatting away the champion there. But Red Thunderman walking straight into this head scissors takedown. Poorly leg was my career-ending injury. I'm so sorry. I hope your poorly leg is feeling better now. BMB raining down those strikes on the champion here. And Red Thunderman needs to be careful now, because when BMB starts rolling and he starts to feel himself, he imbues himself with the power of some of the incredible comic book characters that he has helped create or co-create, including Miles Morales and more. Red Thunderman, though, all he needs to do is go to ringside. Oh, beautiful moonsault there from BMB. If Ali Red Thunder gets out of that ring, he'll be able to take a sip of his energy drink, of course, and then BMB will be in trouble. And now, oh my goodness me, that can't be legal. I don't know how that's legal. BMB. Red Thunderman refuses to get back into the ring, and now the counter, and the champion potentially looking to deal some offense here as he slings Brian Michael Bendis back into the ring. And Aldi Red Thunderman goes to the top rope. Beautiful top rope Hurricane Rana there. I thought he was going back to the top rope. What's the Red Thunderman thinking here? I'm going to start calling him the Red Thunderman. The Red Thunderman. Brian Michael Bendis sacrificing some of his signature bar to execute that kip up. And it was a good decision as well, as BMB now able to take advantage of the champion. Oh my goodness me. There was some venom behind that drop kick to the temple there of the champion. Off the ropes goes BMB, and another one directly to the face this time of Red Thunderman, who is starting to take a bit of punishment here from the former BENXT World Champion. And he's still feeling himself as BMB. The confidence is growing. This is what Red Thunderman needs to avoid where possible. Red Thunderman within fingertips of his signature. And Brian Michael Bendis is the same. Running Bulldog out of the corner. I believe both men. Oh no, it's Red Thunderman who has his signature at this point. Power out at 1 from Red Thunderman, who really needs to try and get on the offense here, but eats another moonsault from Brian Michael Bendis. And both men have their signature bars. Red Thunderman seemingly with just no answer at this point. Needs to be very careful.
When is it Carla S turn to start kicking some RS the side of his barely going if it really gets Carla S bloodlust flowing?
Carla is... Oh no, sorry to cut you off there. I believe... Oh, that was disastrous from the champion. I believe Red Thunderman went for his signature. It was countered, and BMB has pinned the Pip Down Men's World Champion clean in the ring there. Red Thunderman tried to go for his signature. I really thought the end was in sight and the champion would come out on top, but BMB with the counter. Eventually we'll get there in the replays here. You can see him swat it away, and immediately, here we go. This is where Red Thunderman went for it. Counter from BMB, and BMB immediately able to hit that finishing maneuver, and the champion was put out for good. That surely spells disaster for the reign, the short reign thus far, of the Red Thunderman, as Brian Michael Bendis looks again to win a world championship, this time on Pip Down. Sorry guys, and I make the rules. Brian Michael Bendis he's just that good. MilkPT94, thank you for those bits. When is it Carla's turn to start kicking some arse? The sight of these burly men going at it really gets Carla's bloodlust flowing. Carla is in the tag division. I'm trying to remember which division she's in. Of course, she's tagging currently with Santino Marella. They are in the Pip Down tag title division. However, that wheel for the Little Kongstrong Championship could call her at any time. And then all bets are off. All bets are off. Up next, though, Danny DeVito takes on Leon S. Kennedy. Apparently in rivalry action. No spoilers, please. Oh! Why? I saw something there I probably didn't want to see. Predictions will be coming to you momentarily. I should have known better than to bet on someone made of aluminium. Crumpled up like a can. Weird that Kurt Angle was there. Yeah, Kurt Angle, absolutely. That's who we all saw, didn't we? Danny DeVito takes on Leon Kennedy one-on-one now. Oh, hang on. They're already in the ring.
To get underway with this match, but what is this guy doing here?
Simon, much like we saw at the start of the night, Simon Miller potentially out here to cause a distraction for Daniel DeVito. I can't remember who he's feuding with, actually. Seems to have the attention of Danny, though. What is Simon doing out here? Circles the ring slowly. There's a little chair set up for him. I don't like the fact that he's out in his wrestling gear as well. That means that he might potentially be looking to insert himself in this match. And down he sits. Music cuts out. Oh, beautiful drop kick from Leon Kennedy right out of the gate there. Channel points can now be wagered. Who's going to win? Danny or Leon? Danny with the counter. Big overhand strike. Leon with the height advantage. A lot of brains going on in that massive fucking head of his as he's sent into that corner. Collides with the referee actually as well. And now Danny puts him in the corner where he needs to be. Big clothesline from Danny DeVito. Leon tumbles out of the corner. Repeated stamps to the arm of Leon as if he's not had a bad first day already. Rolling punch to the face. And now, oh, Leon able to get out of the way. And now taking it to the shorter man, although Danny has done some impressive things in this wrestling promotion thus far. He has not won a championship, and I find that quite hard to believe given how often we've seen him. Air raid crash, sort of knee neck breaker. I'm not entirely sure. That was brutal looking from Leon Kennedy. Oh, but a counter from Danny. Simon is wrestling Rhino for my local indie company, UPW, in October. Amazing. Go and see him. Simon's great. Oh, just a little kick to the back there, and Leon, beautiful, bending the rules, the laws of time and space there to do a backflip, and now stamping on the arm of Danny, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and a little boot. That didn't look quite as impressive. So are Rhino and Simon going to do the spear? Are they both going to do it? Are they both going to do the gore? Is that what's going to happen?
Look at all these stunts. A wave of hard-hitting offense from him. He knows that this is how you gain a tight grip on a match.
Danny back to his feet. Leon with DeVito up on his shoulders. Oh, lights out for Danny. As Leon Skennedy makes his way to the middle rope. He's beckoning Danny to his feet. Leon very close to getting his signature here. Oh, but Danny with the counter. That was perfectly timed, and that was a nasty landing for Leon. Danny blocks again. Danny really just playing the tactical game here. Plants Leon Skennedy there in the bottom left corner of the ring. Picks him back up, and another rolling for... Oh, hang on. What's happening now? As they trade blows again. Is this exactly the same animation we saw at the beginning? Oh no, Simon's inserted himself in this match. Oh, and that's a disqualification. That is a disqualification. It's going to be waved off. Simon attacking Danny DeVito during this match. Which means that I believe technically... Oh no, and Simon's not done. That does mean that Danny DeVito wins the match via disqualification, but I'm not willing to let channel points exchange over that. That is a DQ win for Danny DeVito, and that is not what we want here in BENXT. I mean, Pip Down. As, oh, Simon continues the offense on Danny DeVito after the bell has rung, and Danny is already beaten up from being in that match. And he's just continuing here. The crowd is dead, though. No one has anything to say about it. They should be booing this, but they're not. It's weirdly quiet. As Miller with the running power slam to Danny. I don't know when the punishment's going to end. Simon's still not done. Danny back to his feet. Danny's just getting destroyed here by Simon Miller. And this is not nice at all. As Simon... sends Danny face first into the turnbuckle, and it's still not done. Just do a big move, Simon. Spear him or do the jack. Oh, hang on. I think Danny's countered here. He's had enough. In the record books, it'll go down as a win for Danny DeVito tonight. But Simon Miller has decided to attack him after the bell. I thought Danny was maybe going to make Simon regret that. A lot of Kurt Angle signs in the crowd there. Rolling neck snap from Simon Miller. Again, this isn't actually a match. Simon now has his finisher. Oh, and that's going to do it. Simon Miller attacking Danny DeVito. Meaning that match ends in a DQ, which is such a shame because that was a good match. And I believe Leon Skennedy was possibly on track to win it. Leon technically losing. Danny technically losing, but also technically winning. And Simon Miller standing tall after interrupting and attacking poor Danny DeVito. Unfortunately, I am going to cancel that bet. Yeah, that's not a fair one. That is not a fair one. That's a technicality. Add Simon Miller as an option in all polls. Sorry, everyone. Channel points will only change hands through legitimate victories and losses. I'm so sorry. If you want to blame anyone, you've got to blame Simon Miller. Tweet him. Say, why did you attack Danny DeVito and ruin my channel prediction? Why did you do that, huh? We move on. We'll try and put that behind us. Because now... Ben Potter and Peter Austin, Team Redundant. They've held gold on BENXT, where they were tag team champions. The men from PEEVOLUTION, E.E. Tim's faction, that being the Wiper, Randy Honking, and the Laviathan Dave Baltista, are the inaugural and current Pip Down tag team champions. If Team Redundant want to stand a chance at being the first team to hold the tag gold on both brands, they need to come out of this with a victory. We'll have to see how this one goes. I skipped quickly over it because this is technically a rivalry. Who is going to be coming out on top? The incumbent champions, PEEVOLUTION, or Team Redundant? Wager those channel points now. They don't have their amazing manager with them like the Raw side of the team did. That's true, of course. Mr. Black was there for some reason. Okay, let's do this thing. Team Redundant. PEEVOLUTION. Now. Oh, they're already in the ring. Oh, Team Redundant not wasting any time. These two immediately going at it. I mean, these four bloody hate each other. This is your main event on Pip Down. As Team Redundant sprint out and they clear the ring, it looks like Randy Honking's going to be starting things for his side, and Ben Potter will be starting things for Team Redundant. Don't know who Ben Potter is, of course, no relation. Have never seen that guy before in my entire life. Randy Honking able to get that strike in first. Beautiful suplex there from Randy. Ben, oh, full takedown there, full mount, and raining down the strike. Oh, actually, I believe Randy Honking may have been busted open there. That flash of red indicating that blood has been spilled as Ben just manhandles Randy Honking and goes over to tag in his partner, Peter Austin. And in comes Peter. And now it's Peter. Oh, who's not able to react in time as Randy Honking, the much bigger man, lands that Thez press and starts raining down right hands. Peter sent into enemy territory. Potentially, yep, tag here. In comes the Leviathan, Dave Baltista. A little bit of tag team offense there. Now Peter using his speed. DDT plants Dave Baltista. Beautiful top rope moonsault from Peter Austin to Dave. And now Peter grabbing that leg, stretching it. Big man is Dave, needs his legs. I say that like most of these wrestlers don't need their legs, but you know what I mean. Peter up to the middle rope, beckoning for Dave to do the same. Oh, beautiful leaping head scissors takedown from Peter Austin, a boot to the sternum as Peter continues the offense here. The repeater strike. Oh, and a team up there from Ben and Peter. And now we've got another bit of tag team offense here as Ben with that big wind up punches Dave right in the tum-tum. And what's Ben looking to do here is Dave is... Oh, beautiful stunner over the top rope and Dave crumbles to the outside. Ben turns his attention to Randy. Oh, and a counter from Randy. Oh, no, a counter from Ben. Okay, looks like we're going back and forth here.
He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
Yes, that's right. And Dave fends off Peter Austin there on the outside. The count reset because Ben joined. Oh my goodness me. Dave on the outside. Brainbuster from Ben Potter. No relation to Dave on the outside of the ring. Just a thin bit of padding and then there's concrete under there. It's not good. You don't want to be attacked out there where you can help it. And now Ben. What's he looking to do here? Oh, beautiful slingshot power slam there from Ben Potter. Impressive stuff. And poor Dave is just being manhandled here by the two men of Team Redundant. Ben makes another tag. This is great tag team ingenuity here. Ingenuity. Oh, Peter not quite fast enough. Dave able to leap for the tag. And Randy's in the ring. Counter from Peter. Directly into the cover. I don't think this is going to do it, Peter, but nice try. Peter has his signature. As yet, Randy is unharmed. Beautiful. Don't know how he did that, but he did nonetheless. And Peter picks Randy up.
Yeah, this is not about winning or losing anymore. This is all about destroying each other. No matter the cost, no matter the casualties.
You're going for a triple German suplex here? No, we're not. Spins him round. Impressive power from Peter Austin. Into the cover goes Peter. Now, of course, Dave could come and break this up if he thought it was a real threat, but clearly he knew better. They are, of course, the tag champs for a reason. As Peter sends Randy into the turnbuckle. The kernbuckle. And Peter now. Top rope. Randy looking to make a tag, though. Peter needs to move fast. Randy's decided he's going to stay, which is nice. Oh, what's Peter doing? Peter has his finisher. Oh, Randy with the counter. Oh, that was Peter's finisher. Peter tried to use it there. Randy countered, so Peter has now officially lost it. These two just trading places in and out of the ring. Just showing off their cardio. Just showing off their cardio. Impressive work from both of them. Peter. Leg. Taken out by Randy Honking. Peter now. What's Randy doing here? Just stretching that leg of Peter Austin in a way it's not supposed to. And now sends him into the corner. Quick tag. In comes Dave. Another tag team maneuver there. And Peter is now in here with the Leviathan. Big, powerful Dave Baltista, who sends him face first into that turnbuckle. And into the cover kick out, and won by Peter. Not enough. Not quite enough. Elbow drop. His tag team partner Ben Potter watches on. These two have held gold before, of course, as I said. And the current champions winning that fatal four-way, or was it a triple threat match? I can't quite remember. Either way, they beat, I believe they actually beat Team Redundant in that match as well to win the gold. So this is kind of a rematch, really, if you think about it. Elbow drop from Randy. Peter with the kip up. Oh, it immediately walks straight into that drop kick, and Peter finally manages to get out of there as Ben gets in. The powerhouse of Team Redundant. Again, no relation. I've never seen this man before in my life. Beautiful from Ben there. Ben now has his signature. Randy had better watch out. The men from PEEVOLUTION more damaged on average than the men from Team Redundant. Hello, Batman fan Drew. Welcome. And Ben, running leg drop on the outside of the ring to Randy honking, who is very close to his signature and his finisher, actually. He could get both at the same time. Your signature bar does go up. Oh, beautiful athleticism there from Ben Potter, no relation. As Ben calls for something out here. Maybe he's got his signature and his finisher too, actually. What's Ben looking to go for here? Spear from Ben on the outside. Ben now has two finishers, and I believe at some point, we may have missed it here, Peter Austin made his way into the ring, which means that he's got a little red X there above his HUD, so he is not able to come into the ring to break up a pin or a submission on behalf of his team until they tag out. But Ben needs to get back in this ring now. They've only got a count of 10. Only got a count of 10. Ben gets in there. Randy comes to his senses. Count of 9 now, and both men are in the ring. Ben has two finishers stored. He's done the stunner there to Randy. Into the cover. Is Team Redundant gonna pick up a win over the champions? No, they are not, but Ben has another finisher stored. He is ready to do it. He could potentially be going for a tag team finisher here. Now Dave is not allowed in the ring. I believe this might be a tag team finisher here from Ben Potter and Peter Austin. Oh, insult to injury. That's a powerbomb into an RKO, which is exactly the move that PEEVOLUTION would normally do. And are they going to pick up the victory here? They are. Team Redundant have beaten the tag team champions with their own move. Insult to injury here tonight in the main event of Pip Down. Unbelievable stuff. A game match, quite frankly. The champions look good, but the experience of Team Redundant shining through. Ben able to hit that stunner, which of course was his finisher. Dave had no choice but to come in and break it up, which meant that he was no longer able to interfere when this happened, which is their tag team finishing maneuver. Dave could only watch on powerlessly as Peter Austin pinned one half of the Pip Down tag team champions, and Team Redundant potentially continue their march towards a second tag team title reign, and indeed make their way into the history books as the first team to... Oh, the music's finished. The first team to hold tag gold on both BENXT and Pip Down. Great match. That was a good one. Well, it says great, so I can't argue with that, can I? Worship the Walrus, thank you so much for the for gifting a sub, sorry, to C Plummy. Welcome, C Plummy, to the thickness, welcome. And so sorry, K Alltop and Timmy Whiff. Thank you both very much for resubbing. Timmy Whiff, 5 months. K Alltop, 5 months. Why did Simon do that? Slaps head. Here's why. He hats Danny. Thank you so much, guys. Hello, Danji. How you doing, man? Danji sent me a message the other day and said, hey, I'm working on more of these title belt designs. Do you have any photos of Pippa? And I was like, oh, you have no idea what you just asked for. I sent him like 10 photos, and it was hard to limit it to 10 photos. Let me bloody tell you. Let me tell you. We move on. That is Pip Down concluded. Our march, I said march a couple of times, our slow and steady saunter towards BENXT in the mod basement continues. But next up, a new edition of BENXT. Let's see what we've got. Of course, one of these matches will have to be subbed for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship match. Zombie Checkers and Funky Barbara Piss go one-on-one. Rim Flare and Triple Flush take on Palmu Second Wet Boy in tag team action. Dick Machinko, we saw him earlier today on Worst Games Ever, takes on EE Tim. Pamela Anderson and Fisher Price Car go one-on-one. And in the main event, Alexa Piss, with Barb Pissdottir in her corner, challenges Emma the Bear for the BENXT Wide Championship. What a night of action. I don't know what to cut from that, because I think a few of them are rivalry matches. I think we might have to cut... They're all rivalry matches. Oh man, that's a tough one. Out of all of them, I think we might have to cut Zombie Checkers versus Funky Barbara Piss. Man. There's some good bloody matches in here. Okay, I'm feeling that one. Does anybody have any strong feelings about this match? I'm so sorry, guys. You have been bumped, but one or both of them could be called in for this Aldi Red Thunder Championship match, in fairness, so, you know. Right, let's customize the match. This, of course, the Aldi Red Thunder Championship is a battle royal, meaning eliminations are over the top rope only. Sorry, guys. Why is Zombie Checkers rated 82? Excuse me, that doesn't seem right. I've also forgotten who the champion is. Oh, it's Rim Flare. Of course, it's Rim Flare. Rim Flare on his second week as being the Aldi Red Thunder champion. I keep forgetting that the men from PEEVOLUTION have like just taken the BENXT universe by storm here. It's unbelievable. Right, who else is coming out? It's time for the wheel. The wheel. Here we go. The BENXT Pacific wheel. Who's going to be challenging for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship up first? It is Sloane Spencer makes her debut tonight. Sloane Spencer, of course, from Goosebumps. She's standing very high. I don't think she's that tall. They've just moved her up for some reason. Up next, we've also got Troweling Badger. Of course. Two-time BENXT Tag Team Champion Troweling Badger. The Twitch Witch is here too. Oh, I can't find her. Oh, I'm so sorry to the Twitch Witch. I think we may have to spin again. I think I messed up. I think I messed up with the divisions. My apologies. We're spinning again. Pamela Anderson, the current BENXT Women's Champion, gets a chance to hold 2 belts tonight. 2 more spaces remain. Fisher Price Car. Welcome on in. Both the Fisher Price Car and Pamela Anderson are facing each other later on, so this will be interesting. And the final space goes to Nathan Cake. The fantastic, wonderful, fantabulous Nathan Cake. Can he finally win gold in BENXT? I love the 2 attires are just slightly different poses. So the Twitch Witch was initially known as T-Witch, and then I called her Tina Witch, and then I thought we've already got a Tina, so I decided to rename her to the Twitch Witch, and then somehow managed to fuck up adding her to the roster properly. So pretend that didn't happen. I'll fix it for next time. This is your field, and it's the opening match as well. The Aldi Red Thunder Championship is on the line. Rim Flare looking to do EE Tim proud tonight. All members of PEEVOLUTION on BENXT are in action. The wheel is going off. I see it. Don't worry. It's gone. No, it's gone. Tonight you got Rim Flare defending his title. And then Rim Flare and Triple Flush wrestling the current BENXT Tag Team Champions. Tim is then in action against the world champion. Then, of course, we've got these... all the champions are in action tonight. Big night on BENXT. It's the go-home show, as they say, leading up to BENXT in the mod basement, which will be taking place this in-game Sunday. Save it. We're doing it. Aldi Red Thunder Championship on the line first. We're going to do this match, and then I'm going to go chat with Tim, I think, ahead of his match tonight. Let's get the running order. Pamela Anderson, my God. Imagine if she was a double champ. Have we had any double champs before? I don't think we have.
Shalito loves you, Ben, but he also wants Paul Schnauzer on BENXT.
I do love how she says Schnauzer. Techiweo, thank you very much for the bits. There is a Paul Schnauzer waiting in the wings. I will consider it for next time. I have to be very selective now. And then also I have to explain how Paul Schnauzer came about, and it makes me embarrassed, so. Okay. Let's get going, everybody. Aldi Red Thunder Championship is on the line in your opening match on BENXT. And that match will be taking place as soon as the game creaks its way through loading every single one of these amazing custom wrestlers. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Sorry.
And is for
Itchy trigger finger.
All-Star
The Aldi Red Thunder Championship. And yes, Danji, I am able to move the images around if that helps at all. I can work with whatever you need. Well, here she is in action later on. She won this title, that being the gorgeous BENXT Women's title belt, in surprising fashion over the incumbent champion at the time, Pippa the Cat, who has since been drafted to Pip Down, of course. She's in action later on, and right now she has the chance to dethrone Rim Flair, win her first ever Aldi Red Thunder Championship, and become a double champion at the same time. Wager those channel points. You can do so now. She climbs into the ring. But she's got some stiff competition, including the debuting Sloane Spencer from Goosebumps Terror in Little Creek. Oh my God. Oh, she is spooky. She's off to a great start in Little Creek, I must say. We will be checking in on her during Spooktober. Oh God, she's attacking the cameraman. Sloane, stop! Oh, he's gone. She evaporated him, seemingly. So if you've not managed to catch up on the first VOD yet, make sure you do so over on the VOD's channel, because we'll be picking it back up one Tuesday during Spooktober month. So the debuting Sloane Spencer there. And now here he is, Mr. Cool Music himself.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Former two-time BENXT Tag Team Champion alongside Mr. Black. Of course, his tag team partner does not know how to break up pins. He's got previous. He just can't do it. He tries his bloody best, though. He's got to be seething that this weekend's pay-per-view is called BENXT in the Mod Basement, and yet, as yet, he doesn't have a match on the card, which he takes as an insult. Tell you what though, win gold tonight, and you may just be able to defend it this weekend. But now, here is the champion.
All right, I love this guy.
I keep forgetting he's got the Dolph Ziggler title entrance. I'm going to make a note to fix that. He's moving really fast. Rim flare and the representation for PEEVOLUTION over on Pip Down hold gold. EE Tim and Rim Flare's tag partner Triple Flush also chasing gold. It could well be that if Rim Flare can hold on to this tonight, that PEEVOLUTION will hold all of the gold that they could possibly hold in BENXT and Pip Down. A truly golden prophecy coming to fruition. Oh god, who's next? My phone just locked itself. Who's next? Oh, crikey, it's the Fisher-Price car. Merp, merp. Not to be confused with the Chevrolet Matiz, of course, which is the one what run over Peter. This is the Fisher-Price car, very different. Who tonight goes one-on-one with the BENXT Women's Champion Pamela Anderson in one-on-one action. One-on-one. Just the two of them, one-on-one. But tonight they enter this Battle Royal first. Imagine if one of them eliminates the other. The implications that could have for later in the night. As Fisher-Price car climbs into the ring. And we await the final participant in this match. The nation's favourite. The big boy himself. Nathan effin' Cake.
And introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 309 pounds, Nathan Cake. Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up, and a huge opportunity.
Is it Nathan Cake's time to hold gold? He would like it. He's plundered enough of it from various tombs over the years. Some would say that stuff belongs in a museum. He would say, no, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to kill a load of people in the process, and somehow I'm still the good guy. It's miraculous. The charisma is off the charts for this man. How he has not been indicted on numerous charges in various international courts is beyond me. But if he wins gold tonight, that will surely be the crowning achievement of his gold plundering career. And there it is, the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. All the men in the ring. Nathan Cake spooning Rim Flare there in the corner. And we are underway. Of course, the goal here is to throw someone over the top of the ropes. And that is how you eliminate them. Last person standing is the winner. And Sloane Spencer making her debut here with well-placed strikes. I mean, she had a very spooky entrance. We know she's capable of truly terrifying things. And again, now just turning her attention to Fisher-Price car. Doesn't matter if you're wearing a motorcycle helmet or not. That hurts, being planted into the canvas like that. Hi Ben, for alternative spooky games for October, have you played any of the Outbreak games? The early ones are clones of early Resident Evil games with tank controls, which you can easily finish in a stream. New ones are a bit more modern. I mean, I've not heard of those personally. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I can't say I'm overly familiar with them. I do have all my games picked out, but you know, there could well be substitutions if needs be, so I'll definitely consider it. Thank you for the suggestion. All 6 members of this match still in the ring. No eliminations as yet, as Nathan Cake takes it to the champion, Troweling Badger, looking to spoil the coming out parade of Sloane Spencer here, who appears to have a gun. Oh, that's a lot of cake. Appears to have a gun holster, I believe, around her thigh, which I don't know if she needs that, but I mean, she does have a slingshot, so. Troweling Badger, top rope moonsault, takes out 2 people. Very impressive. Nathan Cake attempting to lift up Rim Flare there, does so, but Rim Flare slips out and takes Nathan Cake out of the knee. Looking to eliminate Nathan Cake here, potentially. Big chop to Nathan in the corner, and again. And I believe Fisher-Price car was looking to take things to the BENXT Women's Champion there, ahead of their match later in the night. DDT from Sloan, and Nathan Cake's dreams of holding gold in BENXT may have to wait a little longer as the champion attempts to eliminate him. And Nathan Cake is practically all the way out of the ring here. Can Rim Flair get him over the top rope? Nathan, I think, able to power out of it, though. He is still in here, and we still have 6 people. And there you see the women's champion take on the Fisher-Price car there. Not long before those two trade blows one-on-one. Nathan Cake looking to eliminate Rim Flair, who counters. And now Rim Flair hooking both legs. Oh, backbreaker there from Rim Flair to Nathan Cake as Trailing Badger now has his go on Rim Flair. Kick to the temple. Fisher-Price car hung up in the corner. No one turns. No one really seeing her there. Although Trailing Badger now sees her. Decides to throw her out rather than throw her off the top rope to the floor below. But never mind. Sloane Spencer rolling up Nathan Cake. Kick out immediately. Of course, this is not a match that can be won via pinfall or submission. Rim Flair attacking the arm of Trailing Badger, and Sloane taking it to the treasure hunter now as the champion gets beaten up by this car here. Devastating combination offense. Multiple strikes to Rim Flair from the Fisher-Price car, who now follows up with several strikes to Flair as well. And now you see Sloane and the women's champion going at it potentially. We can't really see an awful lot. Oh, Rim Flair taking a lot of punishment here. Of course, if you get yourself a finisher, you can hit that finisher. Or, if you get your opponent in the correct position on the ropes, you can eliminate them immediately by using your finisher. X-Plex there. Oh, Sloane Spencer is gone. The women's champion eliminates Sloane Spencer in her debut. Nathan Cake looking to eliminate the opposition of the women's champion later in the match. Later in the night, sorry, I should say. But Fisher-Price car able to battle back in. And we are down to 5 now. Trailing Badger, Nathan Cake, Fisher-Price car, Pamela Anderson, and the champion Rim Flair. Rim Flair grabbed from behind by the Fisher-Price car. Counter from Rim. Trailing Badger has his finisher, so he could get an easy elimination if he gets the opportunity to. Repeated chops there from Rim Flair, who now picks up. Oh, delayed vertical suplex here. Impressive power on display from the champion. And eventually drops her down. We've still got 5. Sometimes there's an elimination when people are doing long moves and we don't get to see them very well. Nathan Cake turning his attention to the women's champion. Trailing Badger absolutely levels Nathan Cake. Let's see what we've got here. Rim Flair has a finisher. Trailing Badger has a finisher. Oh, the champion's gone. Oh, E.E. Tim is not going to be pleased at all. The champion has been eliminated. Rim Flair, his reign with the gold is at an end as Trailing Badger goes to eliminate Nathan Cake. We're down to 4 now. We will get a new champion tonight. Could Trailing Badger win gold ahead of In the Mod Basement? Could Nathan Cake grab his first title in BENXT? Could the Fisher-Price car win a championship and it's champion versus champion later on? Or will Pamela Anderson become the first member of either roster to hold 2 belts at the same time? Nathan Cake's gone. The dream is over. The dream is dead. The dream is dead. Trailing Badger, big back body drop there from Pamela Anderson, who rolls out the way of her opposition later in the night. Oh, hoisted up by Fisher-Price car. Pamela Anderson sent face first over that rope. Trailing Badger taking a moment to breathe. He's seen what his former Mod Squad member can do on the other brand, that being Lord Brotovich. Maybe he wants a taste of singles gold as well, as Fisher-Price car continues to try and eliminate the women's champion ahead of their match later on, and she does so. We are down to 2. Pamela Anderson will not be a double champion tonight. And I believe we could be closing in on the dreaded reign of terror of Trailing Badger here, as he is in full control of the Fisher-Price car, which, lest we forget, is just a little plastic car. It's just a little plastic car, Trailing Badger. Please have some mercy. He marches the Fisher-Price car over to the ropes. Goes for the regular elimination for whatever... No, I don't know what he's doing. He's going through the middle ropes. That's through the middle ropes. Ref! Ref! Ref, that's through the middle ropes. That's not a proper elimination. Even when he overcomes the odds and he wins a championship, he still has to cheat. Trowling Badger has won the Battle Royal, but he did so by eliminating the final competitor through the middle rope. Clear as day. You can see it there. He is a cheater. But the decision is final from the referee. Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach. But another member of the mod squad is a champion in BENXT. At no point did the Fisher-Price car go over the top rope. That was disgraceful, and we're going to have words with management because that cannot stand in BENXT. We hold ourselves to a higher standard here. Disgraceful. Well, congratulations, Trowling Badger, I suppose. Unbelievable. We needed some mod champs for the mod pay-per-view. Hey, at least 2 of them will be champs, right? We'll see, unless Lord Brotovich is defending his title on Friday Night Pip Down ahead of time. So, BENXT GM needs to get hold of this damn company. Where is that referee? He was trying to fuck on me. Classic wrestling meme. Well, Rim Flair, fresh off losing his title, is in tag team action next. And a win here over the current tag team champions Pal Musek and Wet Boy could put him right on track to hold gold again before the week's end. E.E. Tim will certainly be hoping that. He expects a lot more from his soldiers than what we saw in that match. Didn't even make it to the final 2, did Rim Flair. I'm going to go catch up with E.E. Tim now. I will be back momentarily and I will tell you exactly what he had to say. Don't go anywhere. He punched me in the face. I asked E. Tim what he thought of Ric Flair losing his title, and he punched me right in the nose. Which we do not condone. We do not condone violence against members of the commentary team. And he will be reprimanded after tonight's match that he has against Nick Machinko. It's not on. It's not okay. I don't deserve that. I thought when he was being rude to Ben G during the streams over the weekend that, you know, it's fine. You could bully Ben G. I don't care. But I never thought the violence would be against me, and I'm disappointed. Quite frankly, in Tim, I expect better of him. And I may need to go to the bathroom again this evening. And if Ric Flair and Triple Flush don't win this match, I am honestly scared. I might just have to go to the toilet in a nearby pub or something, because I don't think I can go in there anymore. Speaking of which, up next, Ric Flair and Triple Flush take on the BENXT Tag Team Champions Los Pokémon. So, get your channel points wagered, I suppose, because this is a rivalry match. I believe Los Pokémon, the incumbent champions, have had the overwhelming advantage so far in this particular rivalry. But we'll have to see how this one goes. It could swing all the way back. I think my nose is feeling a bit better now. I'm going to remove the tissue from my snoot. But predictions coming your way in just a second as we see PEEVOLUTION's men under a lot of pressure tonight to perform. Let's see if they can make it happen for him. Oh no! Oh boy. The champions attacking PEEVOLUTION before the bell. This isn't on. The match hasn't even started yet. We'll have to wait. We will have to wait until the bell rings to see if this is actually an official match or not. Wet Boy has made his way into the ring. Pal Musek, though, is absolutely unhinged here. Unchained, attacking Triple H. And then a basement drop kick to Ric Flair, who has just wrestled, lest we forget. I think, did the titles just phase out of existence? Referee is at a count of 6 now, as Pal Musek goes to the top rope. I don't know who the legal man is. I believe it's Ric Flair for PEEVOLUTION. He rolls in. Pal Musek gets in. Has the bell rung yet? I don't know if this is an official match yet. I mean, they're there and they're ready to tag in and out, but I didn't hear a bell. Yeah, referee is counting. We've got... If a tag happens here, this is surely a match. I'm going to assume this is a... I say we do the predictions, if indeed the predictions haven't started yet. And if it's just a brawl, maybe we cancel and refund because brawls are stupid. But this appears to be a match, even though none of us have heard the bell ring. And PEEVOLUTION are taking it to the current tag champions, one half of, I should say, Pal Musek, that is. Lest we forget, on Monday of this week, we caught our very own Pal Musek in the Pokemon Nuzlocke streams. He's not part of the team, but he is in the box, and we've got a Pal Musek now, which is very exciting. Off the ropes. Oh, Ric Flair just wandered straight into that. Pal Musek lifts up Ric Flair. Sends Ric Flair towards Wet Boy. And we may be looking for some tag team offense here. Tag made. Wet Boy in. Pal Musek lifting up the arm. Oh, and Wet Boy just laying it in powerfully to the ribs. Oh, and again, repeated strikes to the ribs and just throwing Ric Flair away like he's a piece of rubbish. Spinning punch there. Predictions are now live. Who will win this? Definitely a match. Wager those points if you got them. Now a reminder, if you have managed to run through all of your channel points, you do just get channel points ambiently for being in the chat, for watching. So make sure you claim them as and when they appear. Build up your reserves and get back in the fight. That's all good, Mr. Black. Thank you so much for doing them. I appreciate it very much. And in comes Triple Flush. Tag team offense, lifted up. Oh my goodness me, beautiful. I don't think Rim Flare can actually get his leg that high in real life. That's crazy. As Wet Boy, goes after Rim Flare there. Thought maybe that distraction might not be the best idea for him, but even so, big splash from Wet Boy to Triple Flush, who is starting to hurt now. The tag champions very much taking control of this match. Tim glaring somewhere in the background. Badger usually does them, but he's arguing with BENXT management for some reason. I bet they're having some pretty stern words. I bet even though that title is only meant to be defended once a week, he might have to defend it twice this week. Maybe at the pay-per-view on Sunday. Maybe. Oh no, Rim Flare wasting his run in there. You can see he's got the red X above his HUD now. Wasting that run in to break up a pin that Triple Flush had every chance of kicking out of, and indeed did. So Triple Flush is officially on his own. Nate! Nate, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, man, and congratulations on doing Big Brain and avoiding the tech coming to visit to fix it. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. You join us, of course, as Triple Flush and Rim Flare take on the team of Power Musek and Wet Boy. German suplexes here from the powerful Wet Boy. Spin out, clothesline, turns Triple Flush inside out. Wet Boy going for his finisher here, and remember that Rim Flare is not allowed to come and break this up because he's already broken up a pin, and Triple Flush is in real trouble now. Is he going to be able to kick out? Is it going to be a really bad night? Oh, it's such a bad night for Tim as the Pokey Boys walk away with the victory here. My goodness me, from bad to worse. Tim punched me in the nose when I went to the bathroom a minute ago because Rim Flare lost his title. And as I said before this match, I'm quite frankly terrified to go back to the toilet at this point. The mood is souring as Tim's best laid plans for PEEVOLUTION begin to fall apart. Wet Boy putting away Triple Flush. And the tag champs reign supreme here against their current arch rivals, PEEVOLUTION.
Yeah, not the case here thanks to that cunning ambush. You don't have to like it, but they got the job done.
Oh, Tim. He's going to be so cross. So cross. But he has a chance to lead by example. In just a few moments' time, I believe his match may actually be next. It is. The members of PEEVOLUTION going back to back to back tonight. Troweling Badger defeated Rim Flare. Power Musek and Wet Boy defeated Rim Flare and Triple Flush. And now, it's Tim's work. It's Tim's time. It's Tim time. It's Timmy time. As he takes on the BENXT men's champion, Dick Machinko, who of course we saw earlier on in the Worst Games Ever stream. Thank you so much, Nate. Take care of yourself. See you soon. It's almost like Tim will get pissy about it. Certainly is. So many people have that powerbomb as a finisher on the roster. They do. I think it's one of the defaults for like just a base archetype you can choose when you're making someone. So how about we go change that now? How does that sound? We go do that. We go do a bit of admin. Who is not wrestling tonight. We go fix it quickly because I know that Danny DeVito has it. He can keep it. I think Wet Boy deserves something else. Maybe some kind of splash. I think that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Maybe the tsunami, if people are familiar with that. I feel like that would be a good move for him. We're going to quickly change Rim Flare's victory as well. Grimace has it too. Oh my god. What could Grimace have? What could Grimace have as a finisher, do we think? Champions. Where are we? Where are we? You're not the champion anymore. Oh no, these are just the champions outside. Okay, fine. Custom superstars then. So, Rim. Where is you, my man? Rim Flare. There we go. Custom victory. Grimace should get the Annihilator. That is a good point. I like that one. Stinkface is also very valid. The Black Widow for Grimace. Okay. Oh, no, it's entrance. Oh, my God. I want to do the entrance, don't I? For Christ's sake. Sorry. Gone in the wrong place. Boo. 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 Rim Flet. Where's Ridge Holland at the moment? Has he been let go? Haven't seen him for a while. Give Grimace the stink face and call it the buns. I love that. That's really good. So, title motion. We just want a regular motion. I believe it's styling and profiling is the name because he's not in this game for whatever reason. Swerved. Styling and profiling. There we are. So now he should... Oh, it doesn't even matter, does it? Because he doesn't have a belt anymore. Whatever. Is that it? No, Styling and Profiling 2 is what he has already. So let's match it. Styling and Profiling 2. This is the one. Cool. Save that for Universe Mode as well. Lovely. Okay, now we just need to change a couple of moves. Move set of Wet Boy. Surely he's the only W. No, it's Wade Barrett. There's a few W's, actually. Ridge is currently in Evolve. Oh, okay. Huh. Fair enough. Moves. Yeah, it's fine. So let's do the... Let's go for the finisher. This is for Wet Boy. So we've got the End of Days. He loves that spinning power. Let's change them both to the Tsunami. Just a massive top rope splash. God, there's so many moves in this game. It's ridiculous. Tsunami, this is what he's going to do now. Huge. That'll do it. Tsunami. There we go. Perfect. Save that. And now Grimace. Ridge is still with WWE, but he's got a bad gimmick where he's calling himself the Steam Pig and has to explain it's a rugby thing. I don't even know what that... I sort of know rugby, but I don't know what the Steam Pig is. That's mental. The Steam Pig? Oh, bud. God's sake. Right. There's the Twitch Witch, by the way. The other one was Grimace. 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 There she is. Moves. Displaced 80. Thank you so much for the resub. 5 months. The splashback. Is that what we're calling one of EE Tim's moves? Right. So she's going to do... She's got a GTS, which I don't think I've ever seen her do. That's the war crime knee. I don't like that. That's what Dick Machinko does. So we're going to change both of these. One to the Annihilator and one to the Stink Face. And we'll just see what she does. And down we scroll through all of these crazy moves. There it is. So this is one of Grimace's moves. Headbutt. Drag it out. Middle rope. Drop the nuggies. Drop the nuggies down. Good. And the other one will be... Is it called the Stink Face in this, do we think? Will they have given it something else? I unironically love admin. This admin in particular, because I always feel bad for distracting from the action. But sometimes it needs to be done, you know? Stink Face. There we go. Whoa, devastating. Absolutely devastating. It's very Grimace. Very Grimace. 2 corner moves. Absolutely. Why the fuck not? She's Grimace. She can do whatever she wants. And she will. Right, save that. There we go. feel like I need to double check Dick Machinko now. Just make sure that he's got a couple of war crimes, a war crime move or two. For God's sake. Who has created a character called Paul Schnauzer? And by character I mean who is in the chat as Paul Schnauzer? Why have you done that? Why would you do that? Why have you changed your name to Paul Schnauzer? Fuck's sake. Will I ever be rid? Will I ever be rid of Paul Schnauzer? As we're approaching the custom wrestler limit, have you considered polling your patrons on who should be cut from the roster to make 2 rooms? I mean, that's a lovely idea, but I don't have any patrons, personally. Yeah, I mean, we are going to have to make some roster cuts at some point. We are going to have to, I think. But it's clear that the people pine for Paul Schnauzer. So, next week, there is no BENXT. But the week after, I promise you, I will do my best to bring Paul Schnauzer along. Hashtag we want Schnauzer. Fuck's sake, come on, guys. Right, what's a particularly war-crimey move, do we think? What's a new move that we got? I mean, that's rad. That's a great one. What about an axe kick? I mean, that feels a bit like a war crime because his opponent's already down. He's beckoning for them to get back up and just... Oh, punt is a good shout. That does feel a bit war crimey, doesn't it? And I think those of you who are not aware of what the punt is will agree when you see it. Punt kick. I mean, that looks pretty tame compared to what it was in real life, but he just kicks them in the head, basically. So, yeah, let's go for that. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah. Curb Stomp does look a bit more brutal, I think, than that punt. In principle, I agree with the punt, but I think the Curb Stomp is particularly horrible. Where is it? Is it the Curb Stomp? Am I going insane? Why can't I see it? It's just Stomp. Okay, did they change the name because Curb Stomp's a bit... summons up some pretty horrible imagery. Stomp. Where is it? Where are you? Strong Style Stomp. Oh my god. Oh, is this the silly one? Yeah, I always thought this move looked fucking dumb, and it does. So we're not doing that one. The Stomp one. Oh, that is a high one. I like that. I think I like that one better. What's a Stomp and Choke? Oh, no, that's stupid. Okay, Stomp 2. There we are. So we got this for Dick Machinko. Jesus. And then this one as well, which is the War Crime Knee. He's won titles with that. There we are. That's what we got for Dick. That is what we have for Dick. We got it. Ugh. Okay. I think our admin is done. I believe we are minned to the max. Let's go on back. Let's head on home. We got stuff we got a show to run. Come on, guys. At this rate, we're not going to get to bloody in the mod basement. To be honest, I don't think we will today. But EE Tim has to take on the war criminal himself, Dick Machinko. EE Tim is furious. I don't know how he's going to overcome the odds here, but if anyone can do it, it's a really pissed off EE Tim. So predictions will be live in just a moment. Just a moment. Dick Machinko, the BENXT Men's Champion, takes on EE Tim. 1-on-1 next. Too much gold taking up space in the mod basement now. All right, Trowling Badger. All right. We'll see how your meeting with management went. I've heard rumours that you might have to defend the gold twice or at least within 1 week. Not even next week, like this week. You may only hold that title for like 4 days. So let's calm down. All right, let's calm down. EE Tim should have a flex submission finisher called the U-Bend. Love that. That's great. Some great suggestions. Okay, Demo Dick and EE Tim. 1-on-1 now. Oh, he's already in the ring.
Actually like this because the trash talk has already started.
It is very clear these superstars do not like each
Uh-oh.
other.
We're not going to wait any longer. The match hasn't even started yet.
And these superstars couldn't care
Referees, I was going to say, the referee's finally doing his job here, trying to break them up.
Oh, the ref has got to take control of the situation. Can we please
Oh, of
get this
course.
thing started?
Demo Dick had a promo last week and he said that he was going to win this match in under 5 minutes. EE Tim looking to make him eat those words. Haven't heard a bell ring, but at least that bit of HUD in the top left seems to imply that it's a real match. EE Tim wrenching the neck of the champion on the outside of the ring here. Of course, this match cannot be won out here unless there is a count out to 10, but there is no count out, so I think the referee's probably waiting for them to get in the ring, at which point the match will officially start. EE Tim is in, and he is feeling himself. He's pissed off, is EE Tim. He punched me in the face. All the men of PEEVOLUTION have let him down this evening.
And he exits the ring.
Oh God, will they not get back in this ring? Dick Machinko back to his feet, driving the knee to the face of EE Tim. Gets in the ring, and are we going to hear a ref? No, we're still not in the ring. Dick Machinko just absolutely leathering EE Tim with those strikes, and now both men are in. There goes the bell. Okay, this match is underway. Tim sent into the ropes. Dick ducks down, jumps over, grabs a hold, knee strike to the midsection, kick to the back of the head, moonsault as well. Dick Machinko does not have long to win this match. I don't think he's gonna complete this self-promo challenge that he set for himself. It's funny that this is Dick's second speed run today. God, that's very true. Ben, any chance we might see someone called Davalex? We don't have anyone on the roster called Davalex at the moment. We have someone called we have Blast representing Blast Games, but no Davalex as yet. EE Tim really taking it to the champion here, and Tim has his signature already into the cover. Oh, and Dick powering out there. Dick the Power Dick, as he's known in some circles, very specific circles. Demo Dick. Oh, Demo Dick's been busted open, actually. I believe Dick Machinko is bleeding from the forehead. Springboards, forearm. EE Tim drops out of the way. He's got his signature. EE Tim leaping implant DDT. He's taken the champion down into the cover. Oh, and Dick Machinko just managing to stay in it. Tim has his finisher, though. He's calling for it. Tim may end up beating the champion before the champion can beat him. Gets him round. He could be going for the U-bend here. That is the U-bend as it's been christened into the cover. EE Tim could be about to pin the champion. This is how it's done the rest of PEEVOLUTION, as the leader beats the world champion, leading by example. EE Tim, in under 3 minutes, defeats the BENXT men's champion, Dick Machinko. And maybe he'll be in a better bloody mood now. I mean, I'm all for backing EE Tim here. He's a hometown favourite. But I really thought Dick Machinko would bring more to tonight's match, but he did not. Impressive work for the leader of PEEVOLUTION here. And hopefully the other members will follow his lead as he hit that U-bend there to put the champion down for the count. The second time, I should say, this stream that we've seen the world champion defeated in one-on-one action. Both on BENXT and on Pip Down. What does it mean for the future? I don't know. But EE Tim, he's got to be pretty bloody pleased with himself as we move on to a match that technically started earlier in the night. The BENXT Women's Champion Pamela Anderson and Fisher Price Carr, as they renew hostilities here in the pre-main event, which, lest we forget, is for a championship. Alexa Pierce with Barb Pistotier in her corner, taking on Emma the Bear. But first, the BENXT Women's Champion is in action. She's probably pretty upset that she's not coming into this match as a double champion. Equally, probably quite upset is Fisher Price Carr that she's not holding gold. That this is not a champion versus champion match. Oh God, something's happening. Don't want to see that. Let's see how it goes. Pamela and Fisher Price car 1-on-1. Who is going to win? Metal versus plastic. The classic struggle reads the prediction. Very accurate. Let's do this thing. You know who I miss? The Dark Picture Pals. What are they doing? What are they up to?
Making her way to the ring from the boiler room, the NXT Women's Champion, Steel Pamela. The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated.
God, that belt looks fantastic, doesn't it? The Old Dude Brothers, thank you so much for gifting a sub to the Old Librarian. Welcome to the thickness, the Old Librarian. You know what? It's a special treat just for you.
That's how she got to this point in her career.
Oh God, where am I? Where dreams and thick streams, ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. But we're not done yet. She's still got her music playing because she's the champion, and that's not very fair. Call it champion's advantage if you will. Moop moop. It's the Fisher Price Cup.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the
Fisher Price car here. Could this be the third time this stream that a non-champion has defeated a world champion? Dick Machinko fell to EE Tim. The Red Thunderman fell to Brian Michael Bendis, hello PlayStation Nation, and now Fisher Price car potentially looking to repeat this history as she takes on the BENXT Women's Champion, Pamela Anderson. Let's see how it bloody goes. Now. God, the music cuts out a little bit too soon for my liking. I wish I could fade it out, but there we are. And Rim Flair lost too. True, but that was a title match. So he lost his belt. The world titles, the men's world titles, are in chaos at the moment as both world champions come up short. Could the same happen now as Pamela Anderson takes control early on? These two did trade blows in the opening match, of course, for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. Neither of them able to come out on top. Sticking in the craw a little, potentially here. Springboard, drop kick, and Pamela Anderson just bats her away. Sorry, Fisher Price car, I should say. Pamela Anderson sent into the corner. Big kick to the midsection of the champion as the Fisher Price car hoists her up on her shoulders. Not quite. Oh my goodness, sets her up. Oh my goodness, super kick to the nose of Pamela Anderson. Directly into the cover goes Fisher Price car. A little bit optimistic there. Kick out at 1, very close to 2. Not quite though. Fisher Price car out onto the apron. Decides to get back in, showing how good she is at going through ropes. And we can't disagree. We just saw it. We just saw it. Scandal. As it turns out, Streamer is not personally becoming wide, but instead layering a widened image over his normal one. Please don't tell me one. Please don't tell me one. Leg drop to the leg. Miss this legs will be proud there, I believe. Pamela Anderson slamming the face of Fisher Price car into the canvas, and now a little taunt. What is that? Crabs? Are we doing a little crab dance? I'm not entirely sure. Calling for something. Springboard whiff, really, quite frankly. A springboard whiff. Caught enough of it to drop Fisher Price car. And Pamela Anderson continuing to go to work on the legs of Car. I don't know if cars have legs, but seemingly still able to target them is Pamela Anderson. That's why she's a champion, I suppose. She knows the car anatomy like nobody else. Up to the middle rope. The axle, sure. The axle, the wheels. Oh, Pamela Anderson seemingly thinking the Fisher Price car is a bit too close. Fisher Price car dodged the second one and then got kicked by the third one and then drop kicked for good measure. And Pamela Anderson is starting to feel it here. She now has her signature. And this could just be elementary, really, for the champion. Up, and then, oh my goodness me, I believe Fisher-Price car was busted open as well. Pamela Anderson into the cover off the signature. This could be enough to put the Fisher-Price car away. Kick out at 2. Fisher-Price car still in this thing. Pamela Anderson with a finisher locked and loaded. Counter now from Fisher-Price car, who again, much like Pamela Anderson, just whiffs her opposition, but just enough to drop her. Huge springboard splash there to sort of the center of the panel of Pamela Anderson. A big knee strike as well, just lays out the champion. And repeated strikes to the face from the, we're calling it the axle and wheel area of, oh my goodness me, that sort of, I don't know how she managed to get that hang time, did the Fisher-Price car, but the Superman punch on the outside to the champion, that is the Fisher-Price car's signature maneuver. So she now has her finisher as well. Potentially, I mean, if I were her, I'd be trying to get the champion back into the ring. Both champion and non-champion have their finisher. Whoever hits it first is probably going to win this match, as Pamela Anderson looks to continue the offense on the outside. Wrenching back. Count of 10, of course, will end this in a disqualification, which is not what we want. Oh, why is she doing a taunt? Fisher-Price car choosing to taunt at just the worst time, and now they're back in the ring. Pamela Anderson caught with her pants down, as it were, doing a taunt, but still able to take advantage. Pamela Anderson springboard, forearm, drops Fisher-Price car. And now, I think Pamela Anderson may be looking to put this thing to bed. She has her finisher. I don't know what she's going for here. Sort of a series of strikes. Ducks under does Pamela Anderson. Leaping clothesline. Pamela Anderson has a signature and a finisher. And I think Fisher-Price car is in real trouble here, as Pamela Anderson, with the referee giving us a great view of the action, just garrots the Fisher-Price car in the corner. But a counter from Fisher-Price car, who could potentially seize this opportunity to hit her finisher instead and secure the victory. Pamela leaping back to her feet. Fisher-Price car still in control. Oh my god, a huge kick from Fisher-Price car. Is history about to repeat itself here, as the champion is pinned by someone who isn't even the champion? Hang on, the lights are out. Why is Pamela Anderson standing tall? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Grimace. Grimace is massive, and Grimace has absolutely planted the champion. My good god, Grimace turning the lights out in the arena and attacking the champion. It was like the game didn't really know what to do there, because she was so big. She looked massive in that shot. Good lord. And I think we basically had a repeat of last week when, was it the Chevrolet Matiz beat someone? And then it showed them as, it showed the champion as like having won the match. That happened last week, right? It was sort of like a cutscene screw job. The same thing basically happened there. The Chevrolet Matiz beat Pamela Anderson, the third world champion to fall this evening. But it showed Pamela Anderson as the one standing tall after the match. Very weird. Either way, the Fisher-Price car successfully beat a world champion tonight, and that has got to count for an awful lot. An awful lot. My goodness me. Grimace standing tall over the champion there at the conclusion of that match. Wow. Will she be holding on to that world title for much longer? I don't know. I've been catching up on the VODs and was just wondering if there was any reason why Brian Michael Bendis and Evil Ashto have themes that sound like Limp Bizkit and him. Well, Brian Michael Bendis' theme is literally a MIDI of Rollin' by Limp Bizkit, so that's why. And Evil Ashto has an original theme song that was created by renowned... What's the verbiage I should use here? Musician, Canadian musician. What's he called? He's got a YouTube channel. He makes crazy things. I can't remember what it is. but Ashton was a big fan of his. Maestro is a good term for it, yeah. Neither of these songs are on the album, to be clear. Oh god, why can't I remember his name? He's a Canadian YouTuber who makes music, and it's fascinating. Anyway, I contacted him for Ashton's birthday a few years back and asked if he would make an original song, and he did. And it cost £50 and he made it, and that's it. It was a song she used to play before her TripleJump streams. Ashton is ready to stream. So, I don't know if he's a big fan of that particular band, but certainly the Limp Bizkit connection is well noticed because that's exactly what it is. However, up next, it's the main event of BENXT. Alexa Piss looks to secure some gold for the Piss family against the incumbent BENXT wide champion Emma the Bear, with Barb Pistottir in her corner as manager. Alexa Piss versus Emma the Bear for the wide championship. Up next, predictions will be with you momentarily. Get ready to put those salutes in the sky, everyone, because the Piss family are on the scene. I think the title's going to be introduced first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Worldwide Championship.
Haven't seen this title defended for a while, I don't think. The wide belt.
This is gonna be good. This is a big time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the
Barb Pistottir wearing her armour to the ring. That's the closest you can get to armour in this game.
here tonight.
Barb Pistottir, of course, apparently the daughter of Barbara Piss. Successfully beat Dark Souls with her last month, or the month before. Alexa Piss, a cousin of the Piss family. You can tell from the haircut, the forgive tattoo, and, of course, lest we forget the most important feature, the snoot. The snoot is there. Can Alexa Piss win gold tonight? We find out in just a moment. But she's got to go through this woman. The Big Bear herself.
And the champ is certainly going to have an uphill battle, that's for sure.
A staggering 61,000 channel points wagered behind Alexa Piss in this one. People seem to be ruling out the Bear. The Bear's been pretty successful on BENXT. Now, admittedly, I do confuse her for Grimace a lot, and I don't have the stats in front of me. But I believe Emma the Bear has held gold before. I got my pisses mixed up and now I regret my bet. Well, you know, she could surprise you. And that is what it's all about. The widest championship in all the land. This match, per the stipulations, will be displayed in wide vision. Alexa Piss there, the challenger. Got family in her corner tonight. Tiny Mike Rome there. And if you're the wide champion, you look especially powerful in wide vision. Look how wide Emma the Bear looks tonight. Weighing in at all of the pounds. Count as high as you want. She's got all of them.
The path doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here
The belt
is where it's settled.
handed to the referee.
Is on the line.
Displayed in front of Alexa Piss. She knows what she's got to do tonight, and that is what it's all about. No shenanigans here. No run-ins. No interruptions. One-on-one for the title. Piss versus Bear. And Alexa Piss, I regret to inform you, has died immediately within the first few seconds of this match. Emma the Bear probably looking to make a statement tonight as champion, saying if you come for me, you get the claws. And she hasn't been on TV in a while as well, let alone in the main event. And these two going back and forth in terms of counters. Alexa Bliss getting the best of that one, though. That particular exchange. Alexa Bliss, you will, I'm sure, have noticed, is the smallest member of the Bliss family. Doesn't mean she's any less capable, however. Barb Pistottir inheriting similar... Oh, completely whiffed that one. Barb Pistottir inheriting similar strength and stature to her mother. And Piss Stratus, lest we forget, is a distant cousin, I believe, one member of the Piss family. Married Trish Stratus, who, of course, is not a gigantic, terrifying woman, but a relatively normal woman by comparison. Alexa Bliss taking some real damage from the bear on the outside of this ring here. Oh, and a slap gets her back into offensive mode here. Count of 5 now from the referee. They need to get in before 10. Oh, Alexa's really risking things here. They should be getting back in the ring. Double axe handle to the champion. She cannot win, though, via countout. Although, actually, that did reset the count. Her climbing to the top rope did reset the count. And Piss Jericho is the weird uncle we don't really invite over anymore. At some point, I do need to create Piss Jericho, but at the same time, you know, I enjoy believing that every single member of the Piss family is female. Because they're magic and wonderful. And we don't need stinky boys in the Piss family. Alabama slam from the bear. Into the cover. My friends. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much, Cultaholic. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Hello. How are you all doing? What on earth were you playing this evening? How did it go? Did you have a nice time? You've just joined us during the BENXT Wide Championship match. Emma the Bear, of course, is the incumbent champion. Alexa Bliss, the challenger. Family member Barb Pistottir on the outside there. Oh, it's the new skate. Oh, amazing. How is it? I've seen some clips and they look absolutely mental. Oh, hang on. The signature delivered from Emma the Bear, though. That could be it. Alexa Bliss able to power out. Emma the Bear has her finisher stored, though. It could be a matter of time. Emma the Bear potentially closing in on her finisher to put away the challenger. Oh, spin out, spinning sit out powerbomb, and I think that might be good night. The Wide Championship defended successfully in the main event by Emma the Bear. 61,000 channel points wagered in favour of Alexa Bliss, but unfortunately she has let you down. It is Emma the Bear who hits that exact same move we've seen 1,000 people do that we're clearly going to need to go and change in a second. And she retains her Wide Championship in the main event of BENXT. 75% of you believed in Alexa Bliss, and I appreciate that. I'm sure Alexa does too. Good, say the critics at home. Good, and that's all. Who was it who streams tonight? I always get confused. Is it Andrew? Is Andrew on tonight? Or is it a Sam night? It's a Sam night. Amazing. Well, thank you, Sam, very much, and I hope you had a fantastic stream, buddy. Emma the Bear keeps her claws on that Wide Championship as we conclude BENXT and we move on to the next edition of Pip Down. Thank you very much, Rach. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who donated and came along to the charity streams over the weekend. £1,300 for the cats. A huge achievement from you all. You should be so proud. Those cats are going to be so happy with all their fancy new beds. And look what we've got coming up. Danny DeVito, Simon Miller. A 6-superstar triple threat tornado tag match. Bloody hell. Team best friend, Jeff and Hideo, BB and Tina, Hank and Connor. Red Thunderman, the Brian Michael Bendis, and the Rules Boss in a triple threat. Jill Sandwich takes on Sparkles. And in the main event, Peter Austin and Dave Baltista have a promo off. So, I knew I recognised you. You and the TripleJump team helped me immensely in early sobriety and was sad when you guys made your announcement. Thank you so much. Oh, Butts and sorry, just read your name. Butt Sandwiches. Excellent name for a start. And I hope the sobriety is going well. And I'm glad that we could assist. We're all doing our own things now. A lot of us are streaming. You'll find a lot of the guys on the on my recommended channels on this page somewhere. So if you want to check them out, you can do. Peter and I are still doing Worst Games stuff over on a dedicated channel if you want to go check that out. And I believe some of the other guys are also dabbling in some YouTube stuff too. So everyone's still around, but yes. I'm glad you enjoyed TripleJump. I am. Now, we need to sub a match here. A lot of these are rivalry matches, which is a shame. If you're just joining us, every single week we have a championship that is defended, and it's in a match that's completely chaotic. On, it says SmackDown, but we call this Pip Down. On Pip Down, that is the Little Kongstrong Championship, which is defended in a tables match every single week. So, as you can imagine, 5 people in a tables match, anyone could win at any moment. People rarely hold on to the belt for more than 1 or 2 weeks. It's chaos, but we need to decide what gets cut. Personally, I'm feeling this one because this is going to take 6 hours, and it's also not part of a rivalry, and this match will be great because these 3 are contenders for the world title. One of them is the world champion. So I'm thinking this one. Let's do that. Edit that boy. Customize match. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Table match. 5-way. It also means we get to spin a wheel, which is really fun. Okay, you're not in this. You're not in this. Actually, Jeff, you are in this. So congratulations. I believe this is the 2nd week in a row where Jeff's singles match is substituted so that he can defend his Little Kongstrong Championship. Let's get the wheel. Let's get the wheel up. The Booker man just doesn't care about tag team wrestling. I like tag team wrestling. I do. But the triple threat ones take fucking ages, in my defense. So, and we've got a pay-per-view on Saturday, so we need to, or Sunday, we need to hurry up and get to it so we can at least look at it. We're probably not going to do it all this week, but we can have a bloody look. Vidiots was the best year ever. Me and my brother still quote things from it daily. Oh, thank you so much. That means an awful lot. It's still crazy to me quite how much those channels mean to so many people, and it's so lovely to hear it. But it obviously also makes me a bit sad. As I'm sure it does you guys too. Okay, we've got a wheel here. Who is challenging Jeffrey for his Little Kongstrong Championship? Let's find out. Zavinkler. Oh, don't apologise. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like you'd said something wrong. It's just like... It just means a lot that it meant a lot, you know? It's really lovely. It is. Who else we got? The X-Borden. A deep Worst Games Ever reference there. Enters the match. 0 wins, 1 loss. Fantastic. But we've got more. Uh-oh. Oh, I was going to... We nearly had Biker Barbara Piss in there. But we do have Anna Logistic, who you can't see because there's a wheel in the way, but Anna Logistic is alphabetically the first member of the roster, so she's the easiest one to add. She is 0-3 as it stands. And I believe the vast majority of her matches have been in these wheel matches. And finally, who else is challenging? It is... Oh my god, she gets a second run at it. She was the one who was thrown through the table last week on Pip Down, almost immediately to be... to lose the match. And for Jeffrey to retain his championship, the Drinks Fairy. Now, of course, a reminder that Pippa's mum is not an active competitor on the roster. She is but a manager for Pippa the Cat, the current Pip Down Women's Champion. But the wheel calls you and you do your job. You come out here and you do your job. But she gets a second chance to do a little bit better this week. But we'll see how she goes. Where is she? Pippa's mum. There we are. Rated 53 overall. Not a wrestler, just a manager. But here we go. Championship, of course, is the Little Kongstrong Championship. I'm getting live messages from the Drinks Fairy, who's very excited that she's getting 2 matches tonight. Can we get a quick lore dump on Eggsbudden? Of course. So, Eggsbudden is detailed on our fantastic Wikipedia page for every single member of the roster, courtesy of Lornath. Thank you so much, Lornath, who has filled out all the pages if you want any additional context. But essentially, Eggsbudden is a reference to there's a series. In fact, it's every single game that Blast Games has ever made is terrible. And in one of them, they do a tutorial where the guy doing the voiceover speaks like this. And instead of X button, he says, press the eggs button, as in Buddon, eggs button. And he sort of stuck with us. So X Button is now a member of the roster, and that's kind of... Explain Paul Schnauzer. I will, eventually, when it's time. When he joins the roster, maybe I will. Yeah, Eggs Button. That's him. Spelled here as his government... with his government name, which is X Button. So... Oh, my God. Okay, right. That's our card updated. We're going to crack on with the first match now, which is Danny DeVito versus Simon Miller. If you're just joining us, you can wager channel points on who you think is going to win. That's what we do every single week here on BENXT and Pip Down. BENXT is the wrestling company. BENXT on a Wednesday is one of the shows, and then BENXT Pip Down is the Friday show. We've got 2 shows now. It's very exciting. So, crack on. I actually had a beautiful little cat my mum called Tiddly Pip. She was a beautiful little ball of fluff. Oh, that sounds lovely. That's a lovely name for a cat. Oh.
Paul Schnauzer is coming, Paul Schnauzer is coming, Paul Schnauzer is coming, Paul Schnauzer is coming.
Thank you, Titchaway, for the bits. Listen, I already explained what Paul Schnauzer was earlier in the week. I can explain it again now if people want the context. I'm just a bit embarrassed because I was really drunk when it happened. And I woke up the next day feeling like the world was ending and I had done something awful. But I know that I hadn't done anything awful. So it was day 2 of the charity streams. It was like an hour, let's be honest, it was like 3 hours after the point where I should have only been drinking water and I should have gone and had some food, and I didn't. And I brought up Rob Schneider, not realizing that Rob Schneider was problematic. And I felt really bad. There's Paul Schnauzer in the chat. Fuck's sake. I felt really bad because I was really drunk and I kept apologizing. And I should have apologized once and moved on. But I didn't because I was really drunk. So I kept apologizing. And I was so drunk that I eventually started calling Rob Schneider Paul Schneider, who is a different man, who you may know as Mark Brandanowitz from Parks and Recreation. As far as we're aware, unproblematic. And then, oh God, I pressed all the buttons on my controller. Oh no, shenanigans are happening. I'll continue this anecdote in just a second. Oh, is Simon Miller going to do so? Oh, Simon Miller's marching out with Eggs Button. Oh, this is not good.
Well, the originally scheduled opponent is now in a heap on the ring.
But it wasn't the original. It wasn't the originally scheduled opponent at all. I'm very confused.
Just gonna take their place?
Right. Okay. So that's a bit confusing on the game's part, but this is a Simon Miller versus Danny DeVito match, and spoiler, Eggs Button has a match later anyway. Anyway, continuing the anecdote. So I eventually confused him for Paul Schneider while I was continuing to apologize. Even though I'd done nothing wrong. I just felt really bad because I was so drunk. And then someone in chat was the victim of autocorrect and started talking about Paul Schnauzer. And that's how Paul Schnauzer came. And then we started laughing about Paul Schnauzer, and that's how Paul Schnauzer came about. But the roots of Paul Schnauzer are in embarrassment for me. And that's why people are bullying me, because of Paul Schnauzer. They want Paul Schnauzer bad. And Lord Brotovich has created Paul Schnauzer as a roster member. And even though we're trying to tone it down, and I'm actively turning away new roster members because we've got enough, I feel like next stream we're going to need to add Paul Schnauzer to the roster because people want him. So there we are. That's a really complicated reference, but you now have the context. We're not bullying you, we're Schnauzheads. Okay, sure. Hey Ben, I lost where the page was for the Twitch socials, but happy Sam raided. Welcome in, Simon. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. He will be the first one to go when the budget cuts happen. I'm not saying that for sure, but there's a chance. He'll need to prove himself quickly. That's all I'm saying. He's going to need to prove himself quickly. Now let's get this match underway. Simon Miller and Danny DeVito go one-on-one. I'm just going to let this play out for a second while I have a drink and regain my composure after explaining Paul Schnauzer for a second time this week.
And hostilities boiled over between these superstars before they even got in the ring. Now we have a brawl on our hands.
I knew a little thing like throwing the match out wouldn't stop them.
This is serious. Someone needs to separate them.
Wow. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Oh, an overhand chop.
I'm intrigued how Lord B has crafted this man from basically zero information. Well, when I hear Paul Schnauzer, I think the dog. And he's not made a dog. From what I can tell, he's made a handsome, muscular man with a lot of chest hair. So we're just gonna have to, whatever image you have of Paul Schnauzer in your head, you need to get rid of it. Because when he makes his debut on the roster, that is what Paul Schnauzer looks like. So, luckily he shouldn't come up on the Batman stream. I know one of you fuckers is gonna bring up Paul Schnauzer tomorrow morning, just to spite me. Anyway, the point is that I felt really bad for bringing up Rob Schneider because I had no idea he was a baddie. And now I do know that. And I keep saying his name. But I need to keep saying his name to explain Paul fucking Schnauzer because you won't let me leave it in the past. Right, how we doing here? Simon Miller is absolutely having the crap kicked out of him so far by Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito also slightly hurt. But Simon Miller has no progress towards his signature bar. And Danny DeVito is very close indeed. Actually, Paul Schnauzer is one of Riddler's aliases. Danny sends Simon into the ropes. Ducks under does Danny. Beautiful scoop power slam there. And Danny DeVito has his signature. Simon Miller is in trouble if Danny can pull these off. Oh my goodness me. Look at the power of Danny DeVito. Goes for that signature, hits it. Counter from Simon Miller. Simon really needs to lay in some offense here because Danny has his finisher. It's not the time to showboat, Simon. It's not the time. Danny has his finisher. Oh, and Simon able to execute some sort of special move there to get his finisher straight away as well. Just punches him in the balls, it looks like. Don't know if that's okay. Counter from Danny DeVito. And what is this his finisher? No, just a sidewalk slam there from Danny DeVito. Unlucky Lovejoy, sorry, I saw your message earlier. I forgot to reply to it. I'll answer in just a second. Danny going for his finisher. It could be night-night for Simon Miller. Absolutely plants him. Doesn't go for the cover for some reason. Maybe looking to drag him away from the ropes. No? He's not going for the finisher. He's not going for the pin. He's going to try and make Simon Miller tap out, I believe, here. Simon, though, able to... And that might have been Danny DeVito's mistake there. That's okay. I should have answered earlier. My apologies. Simon with Danny up on his shoulders. Running power slam from Simon Miller. And Danny DeVito should have gone for the pin. Didn't do it. And now Simon Miller looking to pay tribute to his dad, Goldberg, as he lifts aloft Danny DeVito, the trash man, into the jackhammer. Doesn't go for the pin. Again, doesn't go for the pin. I don't know what these guys are doing. I think they've got some coding that means they have to drag them away from the ropes, which is sensible. Simon Miller's still not going for the pin. I don't understand. He's going for a submission now. Is Simon Miller going to have more luck than Danny DeVito does? No. These two playing a very weird game here, as I'm not entirely sure why neither of them went for the pin. Ducks under does Danny, leaps over, and now, single hand planting Simon Miller. And now Danny DeVito has a second finisher, and Simon Miller Should have hit the end of days from Danny DeVito to Simon Miller. Was that not a match? What is this game doing? What is this game doing? On the main menu, it showed Simon Miller versus Danny DeVito. Then when we start the match, Simon Miller marches down to the ring with Eggs Button, who is not in this match. Then they get in the ring. Seemingly, it was meant to be a match. I didn't listen out for a bell because I just assumed this is the match we're meant to be having. It ends in a knockout. It was a fucking brawl. Unbelievable. Oh, it wasn't even a match, guys. For the second time this evening, I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to cancel that prediction. That was not a match. We didn't know. We didn't know. I'm sorry to those of you who backed Danny DeVito there, but everybody gets their channel points back because that was not an official match. And the game, you know what? The game fucked you over there. Simon Miller messed you about last week when he made that match end in a DQ, and he's messed you about again. Simon, I don't know what to tell you, man. Simon Miller does not want anyone to have channel points this week. I'm really sorry. Everyone assumed that was a match, right? I mean, I was too busy trying to explain Paul Schnauzer. Look, nobody won. Nobody won. Both names are red. It's WWE 2K25 screwing everyone over. That's so weird. Why did it do that? Either way, this is a match that's going to end with a winner. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, let me answer that question. I'm so sorry. Let's get round to it. If and when a Vidiots live show happens, will you promote it on your channel here? I don't have Twitter or Instagram, and I would love to get a ticket, even though it will likely be miles away from where I live, as I'm down south. Absolutely, I promise you, we will shout about it from the rooftops. We will give people plenty of time to buy tickets as and when it happens. There's no update as yet. At the moment, as we said on last month's episode of Podiots, we're literally just seeing if people are interested for now and where a show like that would have to take place, but we're still investigating the how realistic it is in terms of getting a venue and like how ticketing needs to work. Like, none of us have done this before. We have no idea where to even start, so we're actively looking into it. And again, as we said on last month's Podiots, there's a good chance that we will finish our run of episodes at the end of this year as planned. And the live show it will probably end up taking place next year at some point. And that will be the truly definitive end of the podcast, which again, is very sad. But it probably won't happen this year. Just so you know. Just so you know. But as and when it does happen, we will communicate all of that to you as soon as we can, as clearly as we can. But we are still in the fact-finding space currently. But what that does mean, though, because it's not happening this year, it means that you get an additional episode of Podiots next year, and it's a live one. So, can the live show be sometime in 2027 so I have time to save up for plane tickets? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Wrestling. We've got an Aldi. We've got a little Kongstrong championship on the line next. The champion Jeff Keighley entering his third week as champion. Can he extend his reign any further as he defends once again against the Drinks Fairy, the competitor whom he threw through a table last week on Pip Down? Also, you've got Eggs Button, who was attacked seemingly by Simon Miller before the previous match. For some reason, we don't really know why. The Winkler, who we have not seen for a while, and Anna Logistic. Let's find out who wins. Will Jeff hold on to it? Or will we have a new champion tonight? Will the Drinks Fairy do any better? Channel point predictions coming your way in just a second. So, will Mr. Potter's Class Tours be going to Vidiots Live? I mean, if you're really good, maybe. So, okay. It's time, everybody. I should have taken a photo of the running order. I didn't. Can I go back? I can't. Okay, I'm going to have to guess which order they come out in then and play the music as fast as I can. Let's go. It will be a sellout show. You know how many people love you guys despite that damn algorithm. Well, thank you very much. I hope so. Our goal is not to make money. It's to just cover the cost of the show. That's all we want to do. And it's not going to be fancy. You guys are going to have to come to a really sketchy part of you're going to be in danger. You know? We just want to do it. We think it'd be nice. We think it'd be a lovely thing to do, and we'd love to if we can make it happen. So, what? Who's? Hello? Who's this? Who's this? Is this Anna? It's Anna with her big phone. She's got a package for you. Are you home? Doesn't fucking matter. Here's a slip. I've thrown it over the garden fence. Good luck.
Judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crown here tonight.
I'm being bullied by the Drinks Fairy, by the way, who's sending me horrible messages for bringing up her shame last week when she was thrown through the table immediately because she wasn't very good.
Here we go, guys.
Apparently Pippa's going to beat me up. Oh god, who's this? Is this X button? No, bloody hell, it's the flipping Winkler.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the
I can't remember what environments we've seen the Winkler in so far. It's only been a handful. Of course, he did successfully team with Lord Brotovich against Mr. Black and Trailing Badger in that steel cage match. The Winkler and Lord Brotovich standing tall before Lord Brotovich was seemingly consigned to catering for all of time, eventually being drafted to Pip Down, and is currently the inaugural Pip Down Butterfield Championship title belt champion. So let's see how he gets on tonight. Maybe he's going to win some gold of his own. Thank you, Techiweo. X button next.
Are you guys ready?
There he is. X button. Oh, his eyes are scary. Really scary.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a...
Being of German descent, poker's made me need a beer despite working right now. All right, the champion's coming out next.
Here we go,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
our industry icon,
our industry icon,
Mr. Edge, representing the Dream Team from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at
his best friend Hideo will be watching from the back tonight, cheering on his friend Jeff Keighley.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys. And don't be surprised.
Can Jeff make it a treble?
I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposite.
Let's find out,
Just as good.
because lest we forget, the woman whom he threw out immediately and eliminated to retain last week is coming out next. It's Pippa's mother. Second try. The wheel is her biggest fan. Can she do it?
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much
Yeah, that's right. Let's see those drink fairies in chat, please.
tonight. The title changes.
The new Drinks Fairy emote, available now to subscribers of the channel. It is, of course, Tinkerbell with a paper bag over her head. That was half an hour of my day. All right. Let's get this show on the road. First person to put someone through a table wins. Little Kongstrong Championship on the line. I didn't get to see the predictions, actually. Who was the odds-on favourite in this one?
Kicking things off here in this tables match. You can use those tables any way that your twisted mind can conceive. Yeah, but in the end, it's about
Drinks Fairy.
opponent through a
An
table.
analogistic going at it. Beautiful moonsault from the Drinks Fairy using those wings there.
Because things can
Uh-oh. Jeff Keighley remembering what he did last week and immediately attacking the Drinks Fairy. Exbudden leveling the champion. The Winkler, the biggest man in this match, might be the hardest to eliminate. If any of these people had any sense, they would probably try... Oh, it's not a battle royal, is it? I was going to say we'd try and eliminate him first, but that doesn't make any sense. Exbudden sliding out, picking up the table. That, lest we forget, the Drinks Fairy was put through by Jeff Keighley almost immediately last week. Jeffrey doing some man acrobatics for absolutely no fucking reason there. As Exbudden picks up a table, is glitched out by the champion and sent into the corner. Beautiful head scissors takedown. Drinks Fairy, if this was the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, would have been eliminated there, but she's still alive. You don't want to be hit by the big German. Oh my god, it's amazing. Her head is still on her shoulders. Action continues in the ring. Jeff Keighley. Oh, I thought he was going for that table on the outside. We've got to be careful here. All to play for. This is for the most prestigious. It's not the most prestigious at all. Championship on Pip Down. Or at least the one that's defended the most. And a logistic, beautiful springboard dropkick. Exbudden just absolutely no-selling it, though. Sends Anna Logistic. Oh, counter. Out goes Exbudden. Uh-oh. Jeff. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was throwing her through a table. I was a bit worried there. Jeff now picks up the table he needs to use to win this match. Beautiful. Look at that. He set up a table before. Everyone's outside the ring. People should be looking in here. As Jeff potentially closing in on a victory. Uh-oh! Could we be about to see Anna Logistic? Oh, Anna Logistic somehow managing to not see that table. And it can't be the Drinks Fairy put through a table again. Drinks Fairy, no! Oh, Anna Logistic decides to go for the corner instead. Drinks Fairy is lucky for now. As Jeff Keighley... Oh, counter from the Drinks Fairy. Who goes top row? Oh my god! Oh my god! She's done it! I think it was an accident. That was absolutely an accident, but the Drinks Fairy with the top rope Hurricane Run, the DDT, sorry, I'm speechless. I can't even remember what the move is. Let's get another look at this. Just catching Anna Logistic with the end of the table, and Anna Logistic goes through, and the Drinks Fairy has won gold on the brand named after her child. The fairyhood dream has come true. Just audibly screamed in my living room at that. Pippa's mum has won the Little Kongstrong Championship. I didn't think she could do it. She had an absolutely horrendous showing last week. But she puts Anna Logistic through the corner of that table, and that is enough to secure her first title. Average, ignore that. Ignore it. It's saying average. Absolutely unbelievable. The Drinks Fairy has done it. And that's what we live for on these Wednesday night streams. That's what we live for. The unexpected. The underdogs. Somehow pulling victory from not even the jaws of defeat. Just somehow winning. Unbelievable. The Drinks Fairy is the new Little Kongstrong champion. Absolutely unbelievable. Incredible. Couldn't be happier for her. Oh man. I need a second after that. When I get downstairs, the Drinks Fairy is gonna be so smug. Because she was already cross that I was bringing up the fact that she was put through a table last week. Now she's the put through the table-er. I want to watch it again. Jemmy, you missed a big moment, but we're going to revisit. Let's get back in. There she is, making her entrance. Let's see it. Show me it. Here we go. Anna Logistic attempting to attack the Drinks Fairy. Counter from the Drinks Fairy. Up to the middle rope. Springboard. Oh, DDT through the table. Pippa's mum, new champion. Unbelievable. Jeff Keighley cannot believe it. He has lost his title. Pippa's mum, the new Little Kongstrong champion. Unbelievable. Well, now, from one champion to another, that being the Red Thunderman, who came up short last week against Brian Michael Bendis. The Red Thunderman is the current Pip Down men's champion, And Rules Boss is another incredibly game opponent here. All three of these men are World Championship caliber. Let's see how they get on. Get those channel points wagered. The prediction is live.
We are about to see something good.
Lord Brotovich, thank you so much for the raid. Did you have a fantastic stream? Of course, Lord Brotovich raising money for charity all this month. Lord Brotovich, weren't you in the chat earlier? Did I imagine that? How did you do that while you were streaming? That's unbelievable. Welcome in, Raiders. Go give Lord Brotovich a follow. Raising money all this month. And there he is, the Red Thunderman. The Pip Down men's champion. Put on a good showing last week, but Brian Michael Bendis overcame. Did do the upset there last week. The Red Thunderman needs to bounce back. Of course, his title's not on the line, but he's got two stiff oppositions tonight. Let's see how he fares. LB and James Jenkins didn't manage Man United very well. Oh, is it James on tonight? Oh, amazing. Oh, God, who's this? This is Brian. This is Brian Michael Bendis. Here we go. Brian. No, Brian. B&B. There you go. Boo, Brian. Boo. On the Worst Games Ever stream. Oh, that's probably it, to be fair. That's probably where... For some reason, I thought LB was in the chat earlier. I was like, how did he do that? It's unbelievable. You all missed the best table win in BENXT history, though. You did. You really did. Absolutely incredible. The Drinks Ferry, new champion. And finally, a former world champion in his own right. That being the boss. This beautiful Baroque arrangement of the Rules Boss theme, courtesy, of course, of Ben Cooper, the musical maestro himself, as Rules Boss shows off his, quite frankly, disgustingly sculpted physique.
#pushbejinx. I must ask, what's the loudest tube hop for a wrestling result?
Oh man, a wrestling result? God, it's probably when I was at WhatCulture and I was hanging with the Wrestle Boys a lot. And a few of us used to get together and watch the NXT pay-per-views. And I think it was probably, oh, you know what? It might have been when Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, now known, of course, as Sean Spears, made his main roster debut in the Rumble at number 10. I was pretty excited about that. But, no, I don't know. In terms of a win, I'm not entirely sure. It's more for, like, surprise returns at this point. I was like... But it's only really when I watch with other people. Oh, my God, look how good Red Thunderman is. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't even know what you'd call that. That's unreal. When I'm watching wrestling on my own, like, I watched that, what I think is probably the best AEW pay-per-view. You know, when all the debuts happened, like Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan and CM Punk made his debut, I was watching that on my own. I tend not to make any noise for wrestling when I'm watching on my own, but I was sat there just grinning like an idiot from ear to ear. I love that show. I can't remember what it was, but it was unreal. Lord Brotovich, thank you so much for the resub, 5 months. I am here now. Have a subscription because I am so late. Thank you very much, man. I hope the stream was amazing. And hi, James Jenkins as well. How are you doing? We tried our best. We got 6th, which I think is an achievement. 6th is pretty good, right? That's Europa League, I think. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Not a result, but Joe Hendry at Mania recently for me. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was so good. My goodness me. Okay, this match is really kicking off, isn't it? Let's try and focus up here. There's a sledgehammer in the ring. This is technically a no DQ. BMB misses with that drop kick there. Beautiful head scissors takedown from the world champion as Rules Boss grabs him from behind, and I don't know what that is. He's just sort of rubbing his genitals all over the back of Red Thunderman. Don't know if that's allowed. He's doing his best. Beautiful from Rules Boss. B&B waiting right there. That's the danger with the triple threat match. This is a difficult one to secure the victory, and you can only really take advantage in situations such as now, when Red Thunderman rolls to the outside. Hope BENXT has gone well so far, Ben. Have the ultimate tag team of me and Kat won anything yet? No, in fact, you've not actually debuted as a tag team yet. Kat was summoned by The Wheel, I believe, to wrestle for one of the weekly defended titles, but not as yet. I will let you know as soon as it happens, though, I promise. You're definitely in the division. You are in the rankings. You're in the standings for a title shot, but it hasn't happened as yet. Not yet. Red Thunderman. What was that? That's not an Alabama slam. What am I talking about? That's a flipping wasteland? A wasteland from Red Thunderman, who rolls up. Oh, and Rules Boss there immediately. He breaks it up. No problem at all. And now Rules Boss with the sharpshooter to BMB, and Red Thunderman is there to just drop kick him straight in the face. Misses with the clothesline, manages to grab a hold from behind. Where's he taking Rules Boss? Rules Boss with a counter. How are we doing in terms of damage? Brian Michael Bendis has had the absolute crap kicked out of him. Red Thunderman and Rules Boss similarly damaged. Red Thunderman the closest person to his signature. In fact, I think he's doing his signature now. That move is called "This is what it feels like to drink an Aldi Red Thunder." It's a bit wordy, but that's precisely it. BMB. Oh, he's so good, isn't he? With that springboard head scissors takedown. All Red Thunderman needs to do is hit his finisher, probably on Brian Michael Bendis, and he has won this match. And he needs to do it while... Oh, I think he's going for it, actually. This is the Red Thunder Bomb. And this is the perfect timing. Rules Boss is down into the cover and absolutely smashed it. Red Thunderman picked his moment perfectly. Hit the Red Thunder Bomb on a very damaged Brian Michael Bendis, while Rules Boss was prone, unable to break it up. And that, let's see if we can see it again. The Red Thunder Bomb is a thing of absolute beauty. Look at it. Fantastic. Rules Boss couldn't do anything about it. And the Red Thunderman gets his win back and looks strong in a triple threat match, no less. A match that he could have lost by not even being pinned. Yet he is the victor. And here's your Pip Down men's champion for a reason. Look at him, he's fantastic. He's beautiful. He's a sexy man. I'm in the jobber wilderness right now. No, James, you're not. You just haven't been on the show for a minute. But you're still there, I promise you. Well, that move sure makes me thirsty for a refreshing can of Aldi sugar-free Red Thunder. Goddamn right, man. Need to have the gang over again soon, James. We've got a new Wells Interactive game and it's phenomenal. And if you come over, we've got to swing by that Aldi and get you some of that Red Thunder. Yes. We continue. As I believe it was... Who was it fighting Sparkles last week? Was it Pamela Anderson? No, it wasn't. Who was it? Oh, the Fisher-Price cut? I can't remember. We're going to get a spoiler in a second anyway because it's right. Oh, it's Piss Stratus. Okay. Right. There may be shenanigans in this match. Piss Stratus and Jill Sandwich are feuding currently. Last week it was Piss Stratus versus Sparkles in Sparkles' debut. And Piss Stratus, despite the interruption and the distraction from Jill Sandwich, still managed to win. Now it's Jill Sandwich's turn. I don't know what Piss Stratus has in mind. Seemingly she will be involved in this match somehow. But who knows? The prediction will be live in just a moment. Jill Sandwich takes on Sparkles one-on-one in just a second. Just a second. Okay, well maybe soon, James, I fire up the bat signal and see who wants to come over and experience Wells Interactive game. We can get there. We can get the gang together. Which would be nice, because I miss you guys. Right, let's go. Oh, we're already in the ring.
Guys, how pumped are you?
Sparkles
for
is
this
ready.
matchup between these two ladies?
And here comes Jill Sandwich.
Almost as excited as they are to get their hands on one another.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
She doesn't look too excited.
Oh no! Piss Stratus is there!
Oh, here we go.
Okay, she sends Jill straight into the ring. A bit discombobulated is Jill, but Jill's not hurt, so this I don't think it's gonna harm Jill in the slightest here.
Running scared, trying to avoid
And
confrontation.
Jill immediately in control of poor Sparkles, who only made her debut last week, but has already been beaten up once. Rolls up Jill Sandwich. Jill rolls out and not even kicks out, not even one. And now Sparkles. Oh, look at that swinging neck breaker there from Sparkles. Beautiful stuff. Been studying under the Piss family tree potentially. Jill Sandwich though, able to counter, calling for Sparkles to get back to her feet. What is Jill Sandwich going to do here? 57% of people backing Sparkles. Very optimistic, I must say, given her past performance, but I respect it nonetheless. Sparkles. Oh, and Jill Sandwich with that sort of, I don't know what she was doing, choking her out. Jill. Oh, went for the basement dropkick, but Sparkles able to roll out of the way. I don't know why Jill looks like she's hurt. Would have taken exactly the same bump if she had actually connected, but never mind. Sparkles sends Jill into the ropes. Oh, beautiful Spanish fly from Sparkles there. Top rope. Beautiful. Again, the offense of Sparkles very impressive here. But can she actually translate that into a victory? I'm not sure. That remains to be seen. Not undefeated, but the exact opposite so far. Sparkles calling for something. What was that? It looked like a glitch, but she did it anyway. Jill choosing to sacrifice some of her signature bar to get up early while Sparkles was taunting. And now Jill Sandwich back in control, wrenching on the arm of Sparkles. That is, of course, her sparkling arm. You can't be doing that. Sparkles sent into the canvas. Now Jill Sandwich continuing the offense on Sparkles here. Oh, and just stamping on the jaw. Jill Sandwich starting to feel a bit confident here, I think. Releasing the hold, and Sparkles leaps back to her feet. Similarly to Jill Sandwich, sacrificing some of her signature bar to get the upper hand. Beautiful, but completely misses from Sparkles. That is unfortunate. Sparkles learned a lot from the pig's dungeon. Yes. Beautiful. I got to stop saying beautiful. Come up with a synonym, Ben. You can do it. You know words. Kick out at one. From Jill Sandwich, a beautiful kick out, no less. And Sparkles looking impressive so far. Jill Sandwich doing her very best, but Sparkles is the least damaged participant in this match. Looking at the heat map there. Standing moonsault there from Sparkles. Will we finally get to see Sparkles do the Sparkle Splash? We've seen Barbara Piss do it a few times in honor of her estranged wife, but we've not seen it from the woman herself as yet. Sparkles, top row, looking to do something here. This is where she's most comfortable. Jill manages to cut her off at the pass. Throws her down. That's a hard landing. A hard landing for Sparkles. And now wrenching back on the face of Sparkles. Sorry, estranged? I did say it earlier. I mean it only in the sense that Sparkles has only made her debut this week. Despite being Barbara's wife all this time, we haven't seen her on the wrestling roster until now. Into the cover. Oh, that was very close indeed. Very close indeed. Jill able to kick out at the last second, and Sparkles does have her finisher. I don't know what it is, actually. I didn't create this, Sparkles, so we shall see. Sparkles with Jill looking vulnerable. What's she looking to do? Oh my God, that is awful. What a horrible landing for Jill on the outside as Sparkles steps through, looks for the spark shooter. No, not quite. Oh my God. Oh, and then plants Jill face first. Sparkles sliding back into the ring. Oh my god, Sparkles with the crazy high-flying offense. Very, very impressive indeed. Jill countered. Jill just not able to really get many answers in against Sparkles here. And this is a very dangerous Sparkles who's very close to a signature and already has a finisher. Jill close to a signature herself. But of course this match cannot end on the outside. Not definitively as Sparkle rolls out of the way. Sparkle singular, of course, for some reason. The counter has been reset. Sparkles to the top rope. What are we seeing here? Oh my god, a swanton bomb from the top rope to Jill sandwich. Oh, and a standing Sparkles splash, I believe, there. And Sparkles now has 2 finishes. 2 finishes, and she's used one of them on the outside. I don't know what that move was. I've never seen her do that before. Jill in real trouble, but able to counter out of it. And if Jill's going to get back in this match, she needs to do it now, because she is in real trouble with Sparkles. Seemingly so far ahead, not just in the amount of offense dealt, but also in terms of having a finisher stored. Up to a count of 6 now is the referee. Referee desperately calling for Sparkles to get back into the ring, but Sparkles is hurt. Jill does not want to win this thing by a count out. Surely. Up to a count of 8. 9 now. Sparkles just breaking the count, and Jill had her back turned. Oh, a counter from Jill, able to counter the finisher of Sparkles. Sparkles going for a finisher, and a flatliner there from Jill sandwich. Jill now to the top rope. She might be looking to execute a Jill sandwich of her own. Beautiful. That was the Jill sandwich into the cover. Is Jill going to do it? Oh, this was... Oh, my God. This was... I was going to say this was Sparkles to win. But Sparkles making several calculated errors there. Jill sandwich not able to put away Sparkles with the Jill sandwich. And now... Beautiful. That's Jill sandwich's signature, I should say, into the cover. And surely Sparkles is done for now. Oh my God. What is Sparkles made of? As Jill sandwich is pulling deep into her bag of tricks here. She does have a finisher. Sparkles is on the ropes, quite literally. What does Sparkles need to do? Jill sandwich to the top rope, looking potentially for the Jill sandwich again. She hits it. That's got to be it. That has got to be it. Jill sandwich surely puts Sparkles to bed.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Impressive from Jill sandwich, although admittedly Sparkles probably should have won this thing. She had it won a couple of times. But she's fresh on the roster. 0-2 for Sparkles, but quite frankly, last week's wasn't particularly impressive. This week's showing very impressive indeed from Sparkles Piss. But it was not 1, but 2 Jill sandwiches that put Sparkles away there in the end. And she walks out with a victory. Oh, my drink's empty. That's sad, but probably a good thing. Water, not nearly as fun. Now we have 1 match remaining, which I think we can get through tonight. In fact, it's not a match, it's a promo. Of course, Peter Austin and Ben Potter, no relation, of Team Redundant are currently vying for Dave Baltista and Randy Honking of PEEVOLUTION's Pip Down tag team titles. Let's see what Peter Austin has to say. I have no idea what they're going to say, but we'll find out. I've got the most channel points I've ever had. Congratulations to you. I don't know if we're going to get any entrances in this. No predictions, of course, because this isn't a match. So, let's see how it goes.
I knew he was here, but I wasn't sure we'd see him tonight.
Peter Austin making his way out to the ring. I have absolutely no idea what he's going to say. Of course, if a match comes from this promo, then we will do channel predictions. We'll see. All right, Peter. You know, the boys of Tim, I think they're stinky, and they clean toilets, and they don't even clean them very well. I'm Peter Austin. Come on out here, you big loser. What's Dave Baltista going to do? He showed up. One half of the Pip Down Tag Team Champions has decided to answer Peter Austin. He's got a microphone. You know what, Peter Austin? I don't think you're very good at cleaning toilets either. At least there's video evidence of me cleaning a toilet. I've never seen you do it. Yeah, well, I think that the toilets you clean are bad, and I want your championship, and I want it right now. So what are you going to do about it, you big stupid man? Oh, you know what? I think we should have a match right now. Right, referee's in here. We're going to need some channel predictions, I believe. Some channel point predictions. This is an official match. Let's hear the bell. Peter Austin, representing Team Redundant, is taking on Dave Baltista, the Leviathan, one half of the Pip Down Tag Team Champions, representing Tim's faction, PEEVOLUTION. And Peter Austin showing his high-flying offense early on here. Get those channel points wagered. Who is going to win in the main event of Pip Down, leading into BENXT in the mod basement? Peter Austin, leg drop. Taking out the base of the bigger man. Peter Austin, I believe, yet to be struck in this match as he hits Dave Baltista repeatedly with fast offense. DDT planting the tag team champion. Peter leaps out of the ring, gets a full head of steam. Beautiful rolling senton. And I tell you what, Peter called him out and he was bloody ready. Peter Austin has a game plan here as he refuses to get back into the ring. Oh, springboard moonsault to the outside. Beautifully executed. Stop saying beautiful. There are other words, Ben. There are other bloody words. I just got in from work and found someone had gifted me a sub. Thanks to the Aldu brothers for the kindness, the old librarian. Welcome to the thickness, and I hope work was okay. Dave Baltista, the much bigger man, puts Peter Austin on the ropes. Sends him off. Ducks under. Is he going to jump over? Does so. And oh my goodness me, Peter Austin practically touched the ceiling. Unbelievable. Incredible. And Dave walks Peter over to the corner. Grabs a hold. Hoists him up again. This is where Dave is so dangerous. He's got that power game. Not much else, but my God, does he have that power game. Walking Peter around the ring like he's a child. Elbow to the face. Punch to the midsection. Punch to the face. Grabs him. Backbreaker. Backbreaker again. And leaves Peter on the floor. Peter has his signature. And we don't normally see Dave up here, but Peter seemingly missed and then immediately gets taken out by a double axe handle. Rolls him over. I think Dave thinks he's going to get the victory here. And Dave needs to think again, quite frankly. Peter Austin has held tag team gold before. It's going to take more than that to put him down. And I believe Dave's feeling himself here. He's not quite got his signature yet. Peter with the counter. Can't quite lift Dave. Dave with the counter. Hip toss takes down Peter Austin. And Dave now. What's he doing? Oh, a spear from Dave. Basically cuts Peter Austin clean in half. And he needs to be careful because, oh, Peter used some of his signature to leap back to his feet. But Dave has his finisher. The tag team champion has the potential challenger in the future on the ropes, and he hits the Baltista bomb immediately into the cover, and I think Peter Austin might need to say goodnight because the tag team champion is on top tonight in the main event of Pip Down. No highlights apparently in that match that we need to see. Big Dave Baltista defeats Peter Austin in the main event of Pip Down. What does this mean for this rivalry? Ben Potter and Peter Austin put the tag team champs to bed last week, but in one-on-one action, the Leviathan manages to put away Tiny Peter Austin. Perhaps this rivalry will conclude this Sunday at BENXT in the mod basement. Maybe it won't. We'll have to see as things roll on. Hey YV1, how you doing? Now, of course, this is, sadly, where the stream must conclude. But I would like to take a look at the card and see what we've got waiting for us at the pay-per-view. In a no-holds-barred match, Pamela Anderson defends against Grimace. Zombie Cheggers takes on Funky Barbara Piss. I think maybe we could change that match. Piss Stratus and Jill Sandwich go one-on-one. Rim Flare and Triple Flush with Randy Honking in their corner take on Wet Boy and Pal Musek for the BENXT Tag Team Championships. Simon Miller and Danny DeVito go head-to-head. Team Redundant challenge Dave Baltista and Randy Honking for their tag team titles on Pip Down. And in the main event, Dick Machinko faces Tim for the BENXT Men's Championship. And again, Randy Honking is in the corner of Tim. Randy Honking all over the place tonight. Crazy. No mod on the card. Unfortunately for our dear Trowling Badger, I'm going to rectify that right now, because he won that belt in an unruly fashion. He won that match by eliminating someone through the middle rope, which is not correct. So, unfortunately for Zombie Cheggers and Funky Barbara Piss, whose match has been cut several weeks in a row, Trowling Badger, per the orders of the GM of Pip Down and BENXT, will be defending his Aldi Red Thunder Championship immediately at BENXT in the mod basement. So let's fix it. Let's fix it. Battle Royal. 6-way. You know what? Let's make it even harder for him. It's an 8-way because it's a special occasion. Why is Funky Barbara Piss rated 97? What is going on there? That's insane. Again, this game does fluctuate ratings based on performance. I don't know why Funky Barbara Piss is all the way up there. So, Trowling Badger, despite winning the Aldi Red Thunder Championship on Wednesday of this week, immediately has to defend it because he won it in cheaty fashion. And we don't like that. So he's got to do it. And that, of course, means we have to bust out the wheel. Let's get this wheel out. Here we go. Who's going to challenge Trowling Badger for his title? Steven Seagull is the first name called. There he is. Oh god, not that guy. He's not a bird at all. Also, Ashto is called forth by the wheel. James Jenkins in chat. Please, wheel, call me forward. Beggy Mops also gets a shot at the gold. As does Sloane Spencer in her second match. Sloane Spencer again. Oh god, that... Oh, I pressed X and circle at the same time. From the latest Goosebumps game that we played the other week. She gets a go. 3 spots remain. All of catering is getting involved. Dr. Anal Hill, which means we get to hear that banging theme song next time. He's in there. 2 spaces left. Tim is challenging for 2 titles tonight. And finally, the wheel calls forth Mr. Black, the other member of the mod squad. How will Trowling Badger and Mr. Black coexist? And that is your Aldi Red Thunder Championship match at BENXT in the mod basement. Now, of course, normally at these pay-per-views we try to give some fun stipulations to some of the matches, so that's already no hold barred. That's a battle royal. I feel like we could probably change this match a bit as well. Maybe an underground match, so it's a knockout match between Jill Sandwich and Pamela Anderson. should we make that a ladder match? Do you guys want to spend all stream doing it? Because I kind of do. Let's make it a ladders match. 5-way? No. What? Huh? Hang on. Tag team. Okay, tag team. Can I do a tag team ladder match? What am I doing wrong here? Am I just No, maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. 2-on-2. There we are. Oh, God. I'm blind. The wheel. Oh, God, the wheel. Sorry, everyone. I see the wheel. I see it. I got it. It's gone. Right. Hey, where have you been all stream? Oh, I see. Did you get advance notice that you weren't going to be on BENXT in the mod basement? Is that it? So you didn't think you'd show up today? She's staying out of arm's reach. I can't quite grab her. Gotcha. I got you. Hey. Why aren't you defending your title tonight? No? Alright, go on. Off you go. Okay. So that's an underground match. That's a ladder match. These two need to have a silly match as well. Customized match. Ooh, let's make it a tables match for the title. 2-on-2. There we are. No, that's not for the title at all. What am I talking about? Oh, no, not 2-on-2. Sorry. This isn't a 2-on-2 match. Whoops. 1-on-1. That's what we want. Save it. Save it. Whoa. Speaking of EE Tim, I really need the bathroom, but that's fine. We're nearly done customizing our match. That is also for the title. Maybe we'll just make that a proper tag match. We'll see how that goes. And in the main event, EE Tim versus Dick. Let's make that just a Extreme Rules match. Yes, Extreme Rules match. There we go. Perfect. Randy honking in the corner for that one. I feel like EE Tim should probably be in the corner of his boys in all of these matches. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Add manager. A lot of PEEVOLUTION on the card here, as you would expect. There we go. Please don't crash. And instead of Randy honking, I think that needs to be Tim in there. Triple Flush as the biased ref. I wonder how that works if you let the AI control the ref and they obviously have a bias. I'd be very interested to know that. Can I edit that, please? There we are. EE Tim, confirm. And no, not Dave Baltista. You're not challenging for the titles. It's Rim Flair. You're not even on this show, my man. Rim Flair. There we go. Confirm. Oh, I didn't make it a title match. Oh, for God's sake. Is it still a title match or is it forgotten? It's not a title match anymore. Christ. Customized match. The bloody admin involved in this. It's unbelievable. Need an advanced fucking degree to understand it half the time. Select championship. It immediately defaulted to the ECW World Tag Team Championship because, of course, that's what I wanted. There we go. So let's refresh. No holds barred. Pamela Anderson defends against Grimace. 8 Superstar Battle Royal. Champion. Aldi Red Thunder champion. Trailing Badger defends against EE Tim, Sloan Spencer, Ashto, Steven Seagull, Beggy Mops, Dr. Anal Hill, and Mr. Black. In an underground match, Stratus takes on Jill Sandwich. Rim Flair and Triple Flush with EE Tim in their corner challenge Los Poki Hermanos for the BENXT Tag Team titles in a ladder match. Simon Miller and Danny DeVito go 1-on-1 in a tables match. Peter Austin and Ben Potter, Team Redundant, challenge PEEVOLUTION, that being Dave Baltista and Randy Honking, with EE Tim in their corner for the Pip Down Tag Team titles. And in the main event, it's Dick Machinko, the BENXT Men's Champion, taking on EE Tim with Randy Honking in his corner for the title. That looks good. That's a good-looking card. And that, everybody, I'm really sorry to say, is where we are leaving it for now. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have enjoyed this edition of BENXT and Pip Down. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be live again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. A reminder that there are no streams next week, and BENXT will be continuing in 2 weeks' time. I hope you look forward to it when we go to the mod basement and we take on perhaps one of our best pay-per-views ever. The Buddies live. The Buddies are live. Let's raid the Buddies. Let me just make sure I spell their username correctly. 2 S's, that always throws me. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. I will see you all tomorrow morning for some Batman at 11 a.m. But until then, keep wrestling. It's wrestle time. I'll see you at 11 a.m. Bye, everyone.